1, 2, Kanye is coming for you guys.
Yo,
1, 2, Kanye's coming for you. 3, 4, Adidas better lock your door.
You better. You better. Boy.
5, 6 is gonna take back his shit. Oh, bro, I don't know. You know, I had that ringing through my brain all week. I'm not even joking. I had that ringing through my brain. You know what? Like Kanye is like the Freddy Krueger of the sneaker game and the music game, bro.
Yo, hey. If you can't, I don't think you can come up with a better analogy, bro. A better character to throw on Kanye, bro. He Freddy right now. He hunting these folks in their dreams, bro. Like this
He's
dude
slashing, yeah, bro.
First of all, this is the Shoe Dog Podcast, episode 34. Listen, man.
We went in raw, no lube, bro. Literally just went in straight,
bro. Listen, I've been waiting. I've been waiting to record since yesterday, bro. Like I say this from time to time. I wanted to hit you up last night and be like, "Hey, what you doing? You want to record right now,
bro? It ain't even over. It is not even over. Like if you think about it, like we'll go into that. We go into that, but basically, I want to say, what a weekend, bro. Because I'm doing this, rubbing my hands, and I'm like, yo, this weekend was OG season, bro. This weekend was 2015, 2016 reincarnated, bro.
Listen, this been a very eventful week, bro. Like as far as sneakers, as far as news and situations happening, and it kind of I told you this a little while ago. It kind of caught me off guard because we did an episode last week. Then I do a live
on Monday,
and then I see the news. I'm like, oh man, like, come on, bro. This
totally missed it. You totally missed it. But
I'm kind of glad though because it gave me time to kind of soak in everything.
Yeah. So you know what the worst thing is? What I don't like is basically people come into the situation fresh off the discussion of the news, and they all of a sudden like start reiterating what's been said, but not digesting it and not breaking it down. So listen, it gives us time to break it down, and sometimes stepping out and having to think about the situation and coming back in and discussing it is way better than just going, oh shit, this is what he said, this is what it's done. But like this week, like King Rod always says, it's
a beautiful day. Yeah, it is indeed. So look, we got elephants in the room this week, right?
No,
in particular,
what do you mean? We haven't got elephants, bro. We haven't got elephants.
Yeah, we got elephants.
Mammoths. We got mammoths, bro.
Okay. We got woolly mammoths in the room, right? So let's not play around, bro. I want to ask you how you doing, but I think you're doing good. I'm good.
Always good.
We always.
But before, like we always say what we picked up this week because this is the one thing I want to really kind of emphasize this week.
Hold on.
I'm jumping the gun, bro. I'm ready.
That's why I wanted to go ahead and get this out the way because the conversation can be very, very long, but I don't think that's necessary because, like you said, we already done kind of digested all the information and we see what's going on. Bro, I gotta go straight to it, bro.
List of demands, bro.
So I talked about Kanye. We talked about him on the podcast last week, and I talked about him on my live on Monday. What you make of this, bro? Like, just bottom line. This is the list. What you think of this?
Reasonable.
I mean, terminate contract. So he's asking Adidas to void his contract.
So he feels like his contract's been breached. From the discussion, from that demand, it feels like he's had his contract breached. So if you're talking about him providing ideas, innovations, and then Adidas allegedly, this is all allegations. Daniel Cherry going around, or allegedly going around to his warehouses, picking up his designs and making rip-off designs off slides and runners, and there's situations where they've done designs that look like Adidas tubulars based on the Yeezy design. The Ozzy or is based on the 700.
Oswego.
Oswego, that's the one. It's based on 700. Like it's like how much can you kind of sit there and take it? And initially when this actually surfaced, we thought it was a marketing tactic. We kind of had that discussion many podcasts ago.
It was an argument, like between us. It was an argument.
Yeah, it was an argument because I feel why would you kind of mess up the bag when you get ending up getting 15%? But then you got to think of what Kanye's argument against that is. Basically, he's not about money. It's about foundation, generational wealth, and basically leaving it for his family. So that I can understand. So when you look at his demands, terminate contract, maybe he feels like his contract's been breached. Take back IP means intellectual property. So he feels like his intellectual property, his ideas have been stolen. And then he wants $2 billion compensation from
wait.
Basically,
he wants $2
billion.
2B.
but
2B, bro. He's asking for not asking. He's demanding $2 billion.
Yo, bro.
This is unprecedented.
Yo, bro. Imagine this. You know his album Graduation. He just graduated, bro, because he went from 100 million Def Jam to 2 billion.
Bro, that's exactly where I was about to go, because he's known for making demands. Sometimes they met, sometimes they not. The last time his demands were met, he got 100 tickets.
Yeah.
This time he wants what that would be the equivalent of 200,000 tickets.
Yeah.
200,000 lifetime tickets is what Kanye want from Adidas, bro. I don't know if they even got that.
So my question to you then is, cool. Adidas basically wanted to buy out Kanye for $1 billion for his Yeezy brand, for taking the name Yeezy, right? He said, "Why would I when I'm making you 500 million, or I'm going to profit 500 million in 1 year?" So the question is, why would you sell your brand for $1 billion? You're undercutting yourself for number one. So in retrospect, 60 to 70% of sales from Adidas are from Yeezy sales, right? So respect to the fact that Kanye's going to earn $500 million in 1 year. Why are you trying to buy out?
In 4 years, if they do this, in 4 years, they will have made the money back if they can continue the momentum without him, which is questionable, because when they won't be able to sell.
Like, the thing is, if they gave Kanye $1 billion and they use that momentum to sell like Yeezys, like, bro, like they will oversaturate that like NMDs. That won't last more than a year or two. So I don't feel whatever Adidas is doing, and this is one of his arguments as well. Like from what he's saying, he said he didn't agree with Yeezy there. He didn't agree with re-retroing his models. In that retrospect, I think what Adidas is doing with the Yeezy brand is what they did with NMD. And if they're not getting his agreement to do it, to release models, then obviously he feels some sort of way. They don't become exclusive. You're downgrading the brand, Yeezy brand. And I do feel he feels a certain way about it, because basically, if you go down that line, will Yeezys be relevant if they gave the same treatment? Okay, are Yeezys as relevant as they were 2 years ago? No. I would say I think there was more popularity in Yeezys 2-3 years ago than there is now, because basically, number one, you can't sit here, but everybody gets what they get, which is great because basically everybody's getting zeros, everybody's getting wave runners and stuff like that. Everybody's got not everybody. Total Doves came out. Pirate Blacks are coming out next year, or depending on whether Yeezy wants it or not. So from that retrospect, they are relevant, but are they as popular as they were 2-3 years ago? No. Like,
so you think there's less hype on Yeezys? No.
Yeah, of course there is. There's a semi decline, and I'm seeing this from my own perspective. There's a semi decline on Yeezys, bro. Like they're not. 2-3 years ago, Yeezy was competing with Jordan. Right this moment in time, I know Jordan's doing special bits, collaborations, all of that stuff. Right this moment in time, everybody's not looking for Yeezys, bro. There is definitely a minute. It might be minute. It might be slight, but it's definitely a small decline in Yeezy. Like if you think about, they've released the Yeezy. How many times have they released the Zebras? How many times have they released the Wave
times? 3 or 4 times?
More than that. 5-6 times, bro. Since the first initial restock. The restock with the Wave Runners 3-4 times. So the exclusivity of owning a Wave, people are touching Wave Runners and Zebras, and they're like, okay, I got one, bro. It's not as special as it was 2-3 years ago. I can tell you this now, 100%.
I can understand that because of the fad of it and the newness of it kind of dying off, but I feel like it's comparable to Jordan. Like Yeezy's gonna always sell, but I can agree with you. I don't think it's as hype as it was because you see them so often now.
Yeah, so like everybody's that's sitting there right this moment in time. I think it's going to change. I definitely think it's going to change. Everybody that was sitting here, let's just say the influx of Yeezy Zebras 350s. They released them over Christmas. They released them in the summer. They released them again over Christmas. There was like a spate of time when they kept releasing Zebras. Then they released the black, all black 350s. Then they released the statics, which were quite easy. So from sitting here in my perspective, if you missed out on a Zebra, you know one's coming in 6 months' time. And it was that feeling. So like there was no emphasis on the sneaker, there was no hype. But now, if these demands happen, and I'm more interested in number 4, A and B, where it says you can decide Adidas's future role, and Adidas can get the cost of manufacturing production. That's taking the control out of any release from Adidas at this as we speak, because it will mean when he wants to release something, he will release it. Not Adidas's.
I don't disagree with you. Item number 4 on this list is very, very, very important because it's like on some. It's revolutionary. This is more revolutionary behavior from Kanye because I don't think anybody, any creative has been able to pull off what he's asking, or trying to pull off from Adidas. But exactly. I think number 3, there are certain details in the numeral parts of number 3.
Oh yeah.
Where he talks about brand. I mean, he can talk about mental health. This the game you got in, bro. So I don't think they can be held responsible for mental health issues. Social standing, that ain't got nothing to do with them, bro. You are Kanye West. You're your own person. You go out here and say what you want to say. Your family, Adidas ain't got nothing to do with that, bro. Kim Kardashian ain't said nothing about Adidas when she started talking about you publicly, about you flipping out, and you still flipping out on her. But this ain't a gossip podcast. It's a sneaker podcast, and we're going to stick to the sneaker topics. Emotional abuse, where? How? When did Adidas emotionally abuse Kanye? I'm not going for that.
I think. Okay, cool. Without speculating, because we don't know what happens behind closed doors.
We don't. That's why I'm asking. That's a legit question. You know, when did this happen? You can, bro. This is again going back to mental health. Emotional abuse, I think, falls under that mental health category because this is perceived abuse. Unless he got videos of Casper or Daniel Cherry cussing him out and making him cry in a meeting in front of a bunch of other people. I'm not finna hear this emotional abuse stuff.
I think it might be the other way, bro.
If that's the case, we need to take that off the list anyway. But this is his list. Opening, not opening stores, was the most interesting part of number 3, because it immediately made me say, "Are we supposed to have Yeezy stores out here?" And Adidas didn't pull the trigger.
Yep,
that's huge.
Yep. Imagine, yo, bro. The thing is, it could have been epic. But the thing is, like, at this moment in time, I'm freestyling at this moment, because basically the more I'm looking into it, the more I'm realizing the key factors. There's 4 key factors there on that actual on docket number 3B. Damages to brand, number 1. Mm-hmm. I agree with. I can understand where he's coming from with that. Not agree with. I can understand. One of the things is continuous releases devaluates the brand. Continuous oversaturation of a silhouette, like we've seen every time we see it. We see it with the Jordan 1. We've seen with the NMDs. We've seen it with the 350s slightly. It's damaging your brand. The limitation goes. If you release like 10, 20 releases of Air Max 1s during the year, it's going to devalue the Air Max 1, because this is another colorway. It gets to a point where it's just another colorway. He's even said that some of the colorways that they put on the Yeezys aren't his. So MX, I don't know. I don't even know if the MX range is his choice. I don't know, bro. So right. damage to the brand. Yeah, I can understand that. Skip down to social standing. That could be social standing of Yeezy, not him, not Kanye West or his family. It could be the social standing of his brand, and that kind of ties back into damage to the brand. The other last 2 things is not opening stores. That's a massive thing, because if you read this and read the subtext, he's brought from this demand and lying about factory capacity. That's another one, but we don't know what happened. we don't know what's happening. Maybe he wanted certain things to happen. Maybe he wanted certain factories to take on his projects.
He wanted his own factory, bro. I don't think he wants his stuff manufactured in the same factory as other Adidas products.
And this is where now it kind of highlights what route I'm heading. Read this. Anybody that's watching this, read these demands right this moment in time. Do you not get the feeling that Kanye feels like he's outgrown Adidas and he wants to stand by himself? Read that and basically tell me I'm wrong. Like, you want to terminate your contract, fine. You want to terminate your contract. You want to take all your property back, okay, that's fine. That's your property. Maybe like Yeezy brand is only 100% his brand. He wants to take back his property. But then when you start saying I can't open my stores. You haven't given me the capacity to manufacture. That if he's developing that side, it just means one thing, bro. He wants to go independent. Just one thing.
He wants. I think. You're right. I think he does. He kind of. I feel like he's straddling the fence a little bit. Like he wants to use the infrastructure that they have in place, but he wants full control over anything that bears that Yeezy name. So I think that's reasonable.
I mean, me and E discussed this, actually. To be honest, like it's a bit unfair that me and E discussed this, because we were talking about how much it could bankrupt him to go independent if he doesn't have the infrastructure to manufacture. That was a main thing that me and E discussed, and the fact that he's highlighted 4A and B and then 3B parts 7 and 8. With just details. I want my own stores. I want my own manufacturing. I'm Yeezy brand. I'm gonna tell you when, where, and how, and I'm gonna tell you how high to jump. This demand is that. But we've just skimmed over the fact that, bro, he's asking $2 billion from Adidas. Like, who's ever done that? Who's ever come to the thing is, and the way. If you really think about it, you might scoff at the fact that he's asking $2 billion. That's stupid. No, it's not. It's not stupid. He like if
it might be a little. He might be reaching a little bit, but it's not stupid, bro. Especially if they got it.
three key factors, not three key factors. Adidas has already asked him to give 1 billion for his Yeezy brand name. He said no. Right? He's making $500,000 in a year off Yeezy sales. Why would he sell it for 1 bill? And then on top of that, he makes up over 50 to 60% percentage of Adidas' sales. So how is that unreasonable? Tell me how that is unreasonable.
So if this is true, and I just did a quick Google, I don't want to do no deep dive. Y'all financial people, if y'all want to go into it, 28.54 billion is the supposed net worth of Adidas as of 2 days ago. Right? So if the company alone minus any potential.
I already worked out the percentage. That's 7% of Adidas' company. So if you're saying that, bro, like, and we know what he said in 2020. He wants to be part of the Adidas board. That's if he's saying 2 billion, or give me a percentage, 5 to 10% of the board, bro. He might actually be a part owner of Adidas soon.
Hey, 28. I mean, two ain't nothing off of 28.
Yo, no, but if your net worth is 28 bill, that and you're gonna give Kanye 2 bill, that's 7% of your of your net worth. And if that's 7%, if they said to Kanye, we'll give you 5% of the company.
Yeah, that's a good compromise. That's a good compromise, bro. I mean,
he's angling. He's angling, bro. But like you probably will find that they will come to an agreement. But what's really interesting is RIP to Queen Elizabeth that passed away this week. But off the back of that, Kanye resolved his issues with Daniel Cherry.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing for his movement. I don't know.
I don't know what's happening. Maybe they've come to a secret agreement that we don't know about at the moment, and it will get highlighted this week coming. But so things have changed. He's removed all these posts on Instagram. He's only got a post of a picture of a lady, all black, silver black picture with a lady wearing glasses. And that as we speak, that's Kanye's Instagram. He's removed all of his information. So at this moment in time, we don't know what's happening. Maybe he's come to an agreement with Adidas. Maybe this stuff has gone on. Maybe but
he ain't come to no agreement. They folded.
Yeah,
Adidas folded.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. And if you guys don't believe me, I'm gonna show you guys, because basically, evidence is in what we see and what's left there. So I'm gonna basically put Mr. West's posts up. And I'm going to just show you guys what his Instagram looks like. And if you guys are listening to this, you need to go and obviously go and check out our YouTube. But that's it, bro. That's it. Mr. Kanye West has only got one picture of this silvered picture of this lady with glasses on, silvered out. Reels just generally all of the stuff that was happening last week in terms of him going after Adidas, him still going after Gap. We haven't even mentioned that, bro, because that still is a relevant thing, because he's going to go after Gap.
Yeah, that's up in there. Gap ain't got that much. Listen, Gap. I'm sorry to cut you off. Gap. I feel like either Gap does what he wants or they cut ties. Because Gap isn't tied to the culture enough, I think, to gain much support. Like people support comes in many different ways for Adidas. I think as far as the sneaker culture is concerned, I think most people are going to be on Kanye's side. But outside of the sneaker culture, people love Adidas. They got all they football ties and basketball college ties, high school ties, and all this type of stuff. They do a lot. They do a lot in the community. So outside of the sneaker community, Adidas is going to be cool. Inside the sneaker community, not so much. We all pretty much on Kanye's side. If I'm on Kanye's side,
and you're a Nike representative, bro.
Side, bro.
and you're a Nike representative. You know what? The best thing was Diddy and Swiss Beats coming out and saying, "Yo, we support you. Don't buy Adidas," because basically, they feel a certain way, and you know, hip hop game's always been ruthless like that, because basically you've had artists that come up, their intellectual property's been stolen by brands like obviously we're not going to mention the brands, but like recording studios and big recording studios have kind of really churned out artists and spat them out. So in respect to that, I think they've got Kanye's ban, and I think a lot of people have got his best intentions in mind, because basically they feel a certain way. They feel like this is another big company trying to rip off a artist, and
he breaking ground, bro. He doing
exactly.
Like you said, $2 billion, bro. Ain't nobody. I can't remember it. Not anybody where it's been publicized. Not people that are famous. Ain't nobody asked for $2 billion, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Also, what was quite interesting as well is the fact that this, like, he's doing it. He's revolutionizing the table. He's changing the idealistics of how we approach brands and how we do negotiate with brands, because basically he's me and Scott talked. Scott's mentioned he was nothing without Nike. He was nothing without Adidas.
Nah, he was. He was.
But like he wasn't in the fashion industry, but he was in music, and he brought that conversion from music to fashion quite well with Nike. And then when he moved on from Nike, and he went to Adidas, his Yeezy brand became more reputable with Adidas. So basically, you're like, yo, this is my brand now. I'm taking control. And it's a great thing to see as well. Like now,
because with Nike, it wasn't a brand; it was a collab.
Exactly, but there's two. He wanted that. Kanye wanted that. Him being the company, he's like Yeezy brand is really interesting. Yeezy brand was a collaboration brand, like Fear of God. And like even with what Sean Weber's been doing with Human Race, with Pharrell's what Pharrell's doing. But what's really interesting is he's taking his brand and he's turning it into a union. He's turning it into a fragment. He's done it the other way. He's not worked from ground up, from having stores and getting a reputation that way. He's taking his music reputation and his design philosophy and he's turning it and flipping it, which is really interesting because he's done it that way, but he's making success of it. So when it came from music, everybody knew Kanye West. Then they knew Yeezy from the Yeezy collaborations with Nike. Then when he went from Nike and he went from Adidas, he ground the groundwork to create the Yeezy brand to what it is now. But you got to give credit to Adidas for giving him the chance. You can't just keep knocking. I don't think it's unfair to keep knocking Adidas, but it's also I feel if they've taken his intellectual property and they've done what Kanye is suggesting, then I think this is a massive, like very stupid move from Adidas to do that.
But look, we talked about this before, right? When the fallout happened between Nike and Kanye, Adidas was smart enough to go full force on it. You know, I like to compare it to the Nike Jordan situation, but it's so far removed. It is very similar, but those situations are so far removed from each other.
Forget basketball, forget music. What we're now looking at is two moguls, rightfully so, in their own industry have created, because you forget the sport. Two superstars, exactly. That's the rightful name. What I was going to actually say, but I totally forgot. But two superstars in their own right went, and obviously Jordan wanted to go with Adidas. Adidas said, "No, you're just another athlete." Went to Nike.
I'm a superstar. No, exactly. I'm a superstar, so I'm gonna stay over here where they treat me like a superstar. And that's the same thing Kanye did. No, Nike.
With Nike,
I'm a superstar. So I'm gonna go over here because Adidas is like, wait a minute, we lost out on this one superstar. We can't lose out this time.
And that's a great segment for you guys. Is you know your worth. Know your worth, know your respect, know what you're willing to give into, and know what you're willing to take. That's the main thing. Like don't undersell yourself. Sometimes oversell yourself to achieve your goals if you know you're capable. But yeah,
I was about to say that sometimes you have to overshoot and be able to negotiate down to where you want to be. Especially, and a lot of us know this when it comes to sneakers. Like, if I'm not a negotiator when it comes to sneakers, the price is the price. If you're not willing to pay the price, or if I'm not willing to pay the price, then I won't have that. But when we're talking about big business, and when we're talking about intellectual property and growth potential and all that kind of trying to value future revenue is a totally different thing. And Kanye is betting on himself. It's kind of like an athlete when it's time to extend your contract and you say, no, I'm not going to sign that extension.
Yep.
I'm going to play this season out because y'all trying to give me 20 when I think I'm worth 50. So I'm going to play this season out and show y'all that I'm worth 50. So if y'all don't want to give me this 50 at the end of the season, after I approved it, somebody else is going to give me 60.
I'm gonna give you exactly. I'm gonna give you one statement and two facts, right? So this is what I'm gonna say. One statement is you guys thought Kanye was stupid or erratic. Bro.
He is erratic.
No, to a point. But you really thought Kanye wasn't the chess player. Now I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. He sat there since 2015, made his designs, let Adidas do the tubular, let Adidas copy his designs, let that let's just say bullshit slide. And now in 2022, when Adidas loses Russia, he's like, I got you guys. I got you because I'm coming for you now. And then as soon as the Adelaide 22 came,
wrong.
And then as soon as the Addy Foam 22 came, because he knew Russia was their biggest sales, bro. He knew he's got them by the balls, bro. So you thought Kanye was, and this is one thing we didn't connect the dots last time. Is like, why is he coming out now? That's the reason why, bro. Because he now knows he's in a financial position to kind of say, you know what, you've lost the biggest market for Adidas has got.
He got Adidas. He got Adidas like this. All he got to do is close his hands, and that's what he did this past week. He closed his hand. He warned Adidas. He said, "Adidas, I got you right here. In a couple of days, I'm gonna start closing my hand." As soon as he put that post out, he started squeezing the neck of Adidas, and eventually he was gonna start shaking, and his grip was gonna get tighter. But
you know what's really interesting, bro? Sorry to cut you off, bro. You know what's really, really interesting is the fact that he did it at a time when he knew Adidas was going to take a loss on their sales. He did we just heard like a couple of weeks back, 1 month back, that they will how much percentage did they lost on sales? I can't remember the exact figure, but it was quite a big percentage.
It was a big chunk. I can't remember either, but it was like 26% or something like that.
Yeah. Don't quote us on this, but
over
we know
the past quarter.
Past quarter. So we know that figure was coming out. Yo, bro, you can say whatever you want about Kanye West. He's probably erratic. He probably has mental issues. He suffered with mental stress. He lost his. Ever since he lost his mum, I think it's been more and more obvious because I think that his mum was his grounding.
Yeah, she was his leash.
Yeah, and I think that ever since then we've seen that erratic side to Kanye. We've seen since then all the fact with Taylor Swift, with him coming out with Jay-Z and stuff.
He won't listen to nobody. He listened to Donda.
Yeah,
and once she was gone, that was it, bro. I'm sorry, Nike. I'm sorry, Phil. I'm sorry, Tinker. The world needs Yeezy stores.
Yeah, of course they do.
There should be a Yeezy store in LA, in Hollywood. There should be a Yeezy store in Paris. There should be a Yeezy store in Miami. There should be a Yeezy store in New York. There should be a Yeezy store in London.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? There should be a Yeezy store in Dubai.
Hold on,
prominent places. Wherever there's a Nike store or a Jordan store, Chicago should have the biggest and best Yeezy store in the world. The number one. I got a question. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I got a question because I'm on the Kanye train right now. Let me just ride the Kanye train right now.
I'm going to say one thing. Go on.
Does confirm app do in store? Have you ever went to an Adidas store to pick up or buy a Yeezy product?
They used to have reservations. Yeah.
They used
but
to.
Then I think.
Was it the pandemic?
The pandemic stopped that, and I think they haven't really reinitiated that, but hopefully eventually they will. But yeah, I know what you're getting at. But right this moment in time, bro, your insides, and I know you're a Nike guy, your insides are like, yo, Q, what the hell are you doing?
Bro, I'm wearing a Jordan shirt.
Bro. One thing I was gonna definitely say was like, I'm gonna give you my two predictions as well. But one thing I was definitely gonna say was with the whole Kanye situation, him having a problem with not being able to do collaborations. We always say, why is Yeezy never done a collaboration? Well, why has if like I feel like
fashion.
No. I understand that, but like I think that's him taking back his intellectual property, him terminating that Adidas contract, him trying to implement "I'll tell you when" is like him taking back his product anyway. That's what it's all about, taking back his product. But I feel them not opening a Yeezy store. That's one of the issues. But maybe he wanted like like I keep saying this, a Gucci collaboration, which Gucci they just did something with Gucci Gazelle. Maybe he wants a Balenciaga collaboration. Maybe he wants a Gap collaboration. He's done the clothing, but he's never been able to do the shoes because that's what the bread and butter is for Kanye. It's his shoes. So I can see that if he does take back his property and Adidas let him do what he wants to do, I feel Adidas is like, I'm gonna use a crude word, cucked him. Like basically said, no, just do 350s, just do Yeezy Adidas. That's all we want. Yeah. Now he feels like, yo, no, I want to do more. I want to do what Virgil was doing with Louis Vuitton.
Bro, I want to do, bro. Like, why? If I was Adidas, yes, yeah, bro. Kanye West is friends with so many of the greatest people in entertainment. Can you imagine the type of collabs that would come out of him saying, "Hey, Beeps, let's do a shoe. Hey, 2 Chainz, let's do a shoe." You know what I'm saying?
You know what's really interesting?
Hey, Hove, greatest rapper in the world. Put a colorway on this 700 for me.
I'm gonna say one thing, bro. Like, right this moment in time, what's banging? I mean, in terms of in terms of what's really hype, is collaborations. You can't get away from the fact that collaborations is the new hype thing. And you could talk about silhouettes, but you could talk about any silhouettes. But every time there's a collaboration, it sells out.
Mm-hmm.
One thing Yeezy has never done is a collaboration.
Yo,
do you think like him going to DJ Khaled's collaboration with Jordan, seeing those things? You know how Stephen he must have felt inside. And he's like Khaled's getting this Jordan 5 collaboration, and ain't you allowed to do a collaboration in Yeezy, bro? What the hell is going on here, bro?
Virgil got collab, Don C got collabs, Lorenzo got collabs. All his partners got collabs, bro.
And he's like, I'm Yeezy brand. Bro, he's like, I am Yeezy brand, yet I can't do a collaboration with any of these designers, any of these people. And bro, I'm just gonna say this. There's gonna be two scenarios here, right? And this is my prediction. If he leaves Yeezy brand, he's gonna try and set up an infrastructure to actually release his tech. He's gonna redesign some of these models. He's gonna have, instead of Boost, he's gonna have something else to give that comfort level. He will reinvent, like he did from Nike Yeezys to Adidas Yeezys. He will invent his own it might take a couple of years, but he'll be back, right? And he'll be back stronger than ever. But if he stays with Adidas and they terminate his contract, but he kind of gets that. Bro, if he leaves Adidas, all of the Yeezys that we saw, they shoot up in price. They are going to do what Yeezy, Nike, not to the same extent, but they will do similar numbers to what Nike Yeezy 1 and 2s do, because all the classic silhouettes, the Belugas, the Yeezy Zebras, the Wave Runners, they are going up in price. So any of you investment people out there, don't take that advice. I'm not telling you to go and invest. I'm just telling you what might happen if he leaves. That is a big possibility. That is definitely a big possibility.
700 is going to be over 700. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, 100%, bro. But
so give me. Let's get off Yeezy, bro, because we 40 minutes in. We can go on this for another hour. Give me that Mythbusters theme, please. Give me that Mythbusters theme, because I'm about to set the record straight. For those that do not pay attention, this is setting the record straight right here on this week's release. I know you got them. I got mine too.
Is that personal? Bro?
Hey. Hold on, can you see that?
Hold on.
Can you see that 11 in there? Oh, no,
hold on, bro. Were you? How many are you pulling out today?
I only got two in hand. I ended up leaving one at the store.
Why?
And I got one coming in the mail because I didn't need it. It was a 10.5. If I didn't get this one, this is my 11. If I didn't get this 11, that 10.5 would have been my personal pair.
Yeah, I got a 9.5 in my size. I can fit a 9.5. It's not a problem. But I got it because there was a situation, bro. Bang. Who a question for you guys? Who did not cop the Fire Red Freeze?
I hope ain't nobody in the comments right now saying I didn't cop, I couldn't cop, because they were out there. They were out there. I would say this was a fairly easy release because of so many pairs being out there in the streets, in the wild, in the air, on the ground.
I'm gonna say one thing. I love it when I'm right, bro. I love it when I'm right. And then you know why I love it when I'm right? Because it means everybody that I know who's listened to me can cop a pair of sneakers. Because bro, how many pairs did you get? Let me take this off the screen for
4
for a little while. 4 pairs, yeah? And you left one in the store, yeah? So you got 3 pairs. You caught 4 pairs, you left one in the store, so you got 3 pairs. You will have 3 pairs.
Right.
Yeah. Bro.
I didn't go as hard as I could have also.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this.
I entered 5 raffles and I won 4 raffles.
That's a good percentage, bro. That's like 80%. 80%. Is it 20, 40, 60? Yeah, 80% win rate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what happened to me. So I put the JD raffle in on Wednesday, won it. I put the Foot Patrol raffle in on Thursday, won it. Those are the JD and Foot Patrol raffles, right? So I got them the next day or in the next couple of days. Bang! They arrived on the Saturday, and I was like, "Yo, bang! I'm loving this." I basically put a size 9 on End Clothing, won it. Right, I put because I got 9.5 because I was thinking, you know what I'm gonna do? The reason why I picked up 5 pairs. Right, one was an accidental, but we'll maneuver and discuss that. I'll give it out to someone that wants it. I went for 9.5 because he wanted a 9, and he was compromising to a 9.5. So we said, you know what? I normally get a 10. I'll go 9.5. He still fit me. He's going from an 8.5, no, a 9 to a 9.5. So he'll still fit him. We can maneuver. I copped the 9.5 on Thursday. I said, what size do you really want? Because he wanted 2. He wanted a 9.5 and a 9. So I copped my personal pair, and I copped a 9.5 for the guys that actually, for one of his friends in East Africa who actually wants it as well. So now I've got his friend's pair and my pair, personal pair, done. I go, what size do you need? Really, realistically, because I've got mine. I don't need another double up. He goes, all right, cool. I want a 9. So I changed all the raffles for End Clothing to 9. One, I copped the End Clothing raffle at 9:30 after the sneaker app dropped, and that's the additional pair I didn't realize was going to happen. Then on the sneakers on Saturday morning, Dell messaged me. He was like, "Yo, bro, I need help with these fire red 3s." I was like, "Shit, I'm only going for a size 9 for E. I'm going to try on the sneakers app. My girlfriend's going to try on the sneakers app." And I will try, and I know there's another drop happening on Offspring, so put my entries in, not raffles, but like first come first serve. Put my entry in, and then I went straight onto Foot Patrol, Offspring, and carted, Apple paid 8.5 for Dell. So now I've got 3 pairs, and I'm waiting on Sneakers app. Sneakers app happens, get it, bang, 4 pairs. And then 9:30 End Club is like, hey, here you go, here's another 9. 5 pairs. 5 pairs. So, and I told you guys, I keep telling you guys, OG sneakers that Michael Jordan wore, when they re-retro, there's gonna be loads of pairs. Happen with this, right? Happen with the 5-4s, happen with the 5-5s, happen with the 5-3s. Bro, how many times he got games, bro? Like, what am I looking? What else am I looking at? Bread 4s. Bread 11s. Concord 11s. Cool, even though if you don't Concord 11s, 2 million pairs. Cool, no, to 1 million pair of Concord 11s, 2 million pairs of Bread 11s. The cool grays, bro. I don't know how many pairs there were, but there was a mass production. Like, I'm telling you guys, don't panic on OG sneakers now. I'm hoping that same energy is kept for the Jordan 1 Chicago, because the Jordan 1 Chicago, I keep telling you guys that sneaker, a lot of people saying it's gonna be limited because all the box, the way it looks, the little what do you call it, receipts and stuff like that. I hope it's not limited. I hope that you guys are wrong, because basically, if we've been seeing these pairs since May time this year, we forgot to mention that. People
that want to talk about the packaging, they made one of these for every shoe. They probably got more of these than they got shoes. So I don't want to hear extras. Everybody got it. Everybody got their hang tags. Everybody got their brochure. So I don't want to hear about extras. They can make all the extras too. Come on, bro.
I'm good. And the thing is, the price is, I don't know how much Chicago's gonna be priced. I think it's gonna be $180, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
But like I think it's gonna be I think it might be £180 and $200 maybe potentially. But like I'm gonna say this, like, if it's an OG, if it's true to the OG, there'll be loads of pairs. And the fact that we've seen pairs since like March, April, May, June, July, August, September, we've seen pairs, people holding pairs, reviewing pairs already. Mm-hmm. So you can't be telling me that there's not going to be a lot of pairs of these. Like I hope I'm right. I'm hoping right that it's the same thing, but like the 5-3s. But like, bro, Jordan 1s don't sell, bro. Not like those they did 2 years ago. Those will.
The taxis will, and those will. But
nah, bro, I can still get taxis now.
But you're not in the U.S., bro. We gotta remember. But look, quick. But let's first of all, I was a late comer to this Fire Red 3 because historically, when I saw pictures of the Fire Red 3, I'm like, okay, it's dope, but it's not for me. And it's because of the dark elephant print. I like this. I like what we got this year, and I like the 88 because let's break this down now. Everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people, the elephant print ain't right, or I like the 13s better. I like the 07s better. No, you don't, because you ain't got Nike on the back. You saying you like the colorway better. The colorway ain't different. What's different is the color of the elephant print.
Yeah.
Some people saying they like the dark elephant print better, and if you like it better that way, go get you some Angelas or some Jacquard or whatever, and you do what you do with your elephant print, bro. I do not like that dark elephant print.
You're gonna hate me for this, but I was tempted to double up and print one of them dark elephant print and keep the one OG.
If that's what you want, but bro, if we look at this right here, look at that elephant print, dog. Look at the color of the elephant print on this 88.
Yeah.
Look at the color on the 2022. It's more similar. The 88 and the 22.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it because basically I love the fact that it's all OG'd out and stuff like that. But what I'm gonna definitely say is there's if you own the 503s, you don't really need the Hall of Fame or the Katrina or the Cardinals threes. Even though I'm a bit of a hypocrite because I had the Cardinal threes, and I probably will still love to have a Katrina three in my rotation, but they're very similar.
Look at this Jordan on feet now, in game on feet. The elephant print clearly is not as dark as it was on the 07s or the 13s. So let's kill this conversation. I mean, look at that, bro. And that's age. This shoe this is a 1988 pair. And the cement gray is not the same as this 2022 pair, granted. But it damn sure ain't as dark. What would you do?
Yeah, what would you do if somebody said to you, "Oh, you got Katrinas on feet"?
You have to straighten them out because Katrinas ain't got Nike on the back either. And the Jumpman is black on the Katrinas. Also, on the Katrinas, there's no gray on the I Stay. It's white. Matter of fact, they show Katrinas on this very post. I don't know why, but if you look at this Katrina versus the Fire Red 3, there are a bunch of differences.
Yeah, you can also definitely see. You know what? You can also definitely see the fact that the elephant print is a bit more spacious on the Katrinas than it is. It's more tighter weaving on the 503s, and you know what? I love the fact the cut is so good on this.
The cut is better. The shape is better.
Also, the
red on the midsole doesn't come all the way to the forefoot like the Fire Reds.
If you look at the Cardinals, and the 503s,
the tongue on the Katrinas is wrong too.
Yeah. But if you look at the 503s, and Cardinals and Katrinas, if you make a comparison between all three of them, one of them, half of the sneaker does what the 503 does, half the sneaker does what the 503 does. If you put the Katrinas and the Cardinals together, cut it in half and put it together, it almost is the 503, but the 503 is an OG. Like it came way before any of these other sneakers came. So like in respect to that, you always want to pick up the OG rather than any other variation of it, because 503s, as soon as I got that, I was sniffing the hell out of that. That sneaker is so good, bro.
And I got here 11 and a 13. Now the 13, the quality on this 13 is a little better than the quality on
I know it's that.
My 11. However, I got to get on Nike a little bit. It's not this shoe. It's actually the right shoe where I got some orange peel, a little bit of orange peel going on certain spots, and some brush strokes, but not horrible. Not horrible at all. The tumble is different on both shoes, a little different. But
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna show you a screen first, because basically that's show it again, bro. Show it again.
So this is the 11, left and right. and the tumble is a little different, but still good materials on both shoes. And the same thing on this size 13. Shout out to Hefe. Hefe will get his pair tomorrow morning because he been on me for months. He been on me for about 4 months, bro, about these, bro. Ever since he saw them, knew it they was coming back. But look, you can really see the difference in the tumble on this 13. Like
it's not too bad. It's not too bad.
The tumble on this shoe, on this right shoe, is a little tighter than the tumble on this left shoe. But the materials on this size 13 is better than my 11. I don't like that.
I'm gonna showcase. I'm gonna just showcase mine. So basically, this is it's one of the size 9.5s, right? And you can see a total difference between the tumbles. Look at that.
Yeah,
can you see that?
Yeah, one of them look a little flatter.
This is flatter, and this is more tumbled.
Yeah.
So there is obvious differences between the sneakers. Obviously, I'm going to keep the better pair for myself, because when you hustle hard like that, you get the chance to keep the better pair.
Hey man, it's buyer's choice.
Yeah. But like, I was really happy to put these sneakers with. I was really happy the fact that there were so many releases, and everybody that reached out to me, and I'll put it on my post. Everybody that reached out to me, I said, "Yo, bro, like, I'll try and see what happens." And I tried, and basically that's what happened, bro. And it should. What I said on my Instagram was, it should always be like this. It should always have been like this. Like it should never be in a situation where sneakers were hard to get. And I said it like we talked about this, and I said it a couple of months back. This is when you're gonna find out who the real sneakerheads are. Because not naming names, not saying anything. I'm just gonna say, people out here complaining that they eat too many sneakers. People out here complaining that they can't get the collaborations, the hype stuff, because they just want the hype stuff. People out here complaining that everything's sitting. Why are you complaining? No, I've got a question. Why are you complaining that your Jordan 5 is sitting, your Green Bean is
sitting? Resellers.
Your Georgetown, because your Georgetown 6 is still sitting or sat for a little while, or your Stealth 1s is still sitting, or your Dark Elephant or Desert Elephant 3s are still sitting. Why are you complaining when the sneakers are still there for you to pick up? Because if you really love sneakers, if you really love the design aesthetics, if you really love everything to do with the sneaker, you don't care if they sit or they sell out. You just want the sneakers that you want to wear. Exactly, bro. And doesn't it feel really good where you can actually go to a store, put it on feet, try it out, see if it fits you right, and then you pick up the sneaker you want.
Bro, trying on shoes, I'm gonna be honest with you, I ain't tried on shoes in probably 6 years, 7 years, maybe.
You bro, Citrus 7s sat right for a little while.
When I went to pick up that size 13, there were Citrus 7s, there were Ginger 14s, and what was the other sneaker? There was another Dark Irish 3s, all sitting on the shelf.
I'm gonna say one thing to you guys, right? Sneakers are an expression of yourself. Sneakers are to be put on feet. Sneakers are to be worn. Sneakers are such a representation of yourself. They're never supposed to be a statement of your wealth, of how much you can afford or how much you can stunt on somebody. And so from that aesthetic, everybody that's complaining about sneakers sitting or that they can't get hype stuff because that's all they think they're after. Sorry guys, you're getting this red card, right? So I don't really care. If you love sneakers, go pick up the sneakers. If you're upset that sneakers are sitting, you get this red card because it's supposed to be for everybody to pick up. You're supposed to be able to pick up sneakers that you want, and from that perspective, like you complain all you want because people like me and Q will be picking up sneakers we want. Like I'm gonna say this, Citrus 7s, what a beautiful sneaker, bro. Amazing
I'm
sneaker.
waiting.
Like even
I'm waiting on fall. I'm waiting on fall to bring mine out. I might bring them out toward the beginning of October.
yeah, like the orange peel, the red on that, the lining on that, the all black nubuck on that. Like, how can you not fall in love with that sneaker? I like you. This is why I keep saying, right this moment in time, is you going to know what type of sneakerhead you are.
Yeah.
I'm not bashing anybody that can't afford it. I know times are hard.
No,
But if you are complaining that sneakers are sitting, why are you complaining that your favorite sneaker that you always love is sitting?
and it's
I don't.
sizes available for everybody, man. Like the big sizes are still pretty difficult to get because we know they make less of those. But like TJ saying, if you complaining about sneaker sitting, that means you're not in it for the sake of being a sneaker collector or a sneaker head or sneaker lover. You're in it for the hype.
You know what was really good though? Cam won his size on the 503s, and I was celebrating with him. I said, "Yo, bro, it's so amazing to see that you copped a pair, and it's so amazing to see that everybody's copying pairs." He goes, "Yeah, same here." That's that's how sneakerhead should be. We should be celebrating everybody's cop, bro.
Of all of us, I would say Cam and Scott. I would have been disappointed if those two guys in particular did not get this shoe. I would be going in right now trying to find pairs for the both of them because we know Scott loves threes and Cam also loves threes, but it's the historical aspect for Cam. Also Scott, but I think it's kind of a flip. It's more about history for Cam and more about the three for Scott. But both of those guys definitely deserve that.
I know Scott's got the True Blues. I know Scott's got the 503s now.
I know free throw lines too.
He got the free throw lines, but he needs the white cements when they come out. White cement threes when they come out next year, and then he needs the black cement threes to come out again, which I think should basically come out hopefully in the next couple of years. But like, when did the black cement threes come out? 2018.
Yeah, we probably won't see them till 24, 25.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, 24, 25. So basically that's when we expect to see them. But like, he's trying to complete his pack collection. Cam's obviously loves OGs, and like us. But I'm just gonna say, like, if you can't afford it, I understand. But don't be complaining that you can't get sneakers. Don't can't get sneakers. Don't be complaining you can't get hype sneakers. Don't be complaining that you there's too many sneakers that it's oversaturated. Don't be complaining about anything. Just enjoy that this is back. You know what really funny is? The people that are actually complaining weren't here when 2014 or 15 or 16 when sneakers were actually doing the same thing. They weren't here.
Well, the thing is, with that, because I started not too long. I started in 2018. Nobody in the world saw the pandemic coming. And when the pandemic came, it gave me a different appreciation. And I kind of went crazy. Because I was picking up knowledge and learning the tools on how to pick up stuff. So during the pandemic, I can understand the increased level of hype.
Yep.
Because I felt that myself, and it's starting to wane a little bit now. So I'm becoming a different type of sneakerhead to the point where yesterday, when I caught this Fire Red 3, one of the first thoughts that came to my mind after was, I think I'm finna OG out the year. I purposely did not go for the Georgetown 6, which I know you have in hand, which we need to check out. I purposely, and this is big. This is big, bro. This is big. I purposely did not go for that Georgetown 6 and said, no, I'm going to choose the Fire Red 3 over the Georgetown 6.
Oh, it's a good, bro. I would, if I was in this.
No, I know how dope that shoe is, bro. Like, you can't deny that sneaker, bro. And I want it. Don't get me wrong.
Did you see my picture there on Instagram the other day?
I ain't studying you, man. Because I kind of I had a Marcel moment. Like, hold
well, you got
I had a Marcel moment, bro. I'm trying to stay away. I'm trying to stay away from them Sixers, bro, because you're a bad influence when it comes to that, dog. Like I can't.
I'm not
every
a bad
time I see that
influence,
shoe, every time I see that shoe, I steer away from it because I'm like, nah. I love that shoe, bro. Don't get me wrong. I love that shoe.
Let me just.
I'm finna OG out the year. I'm finna OG out the year. I'm going twos. If we're supposed to get Cardinals, I'm going Cardinals.
Cardinals,
and I'm going. And I'm going Lost and Found Chicago ones.
All right.
I just want
to show you this picture.
This guy.
Yo, I
That's a beautiful picture, by the way.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Like, I used to take loads of really good pictures. I used to like
you can frame that, dog.
Yeah. I used to take loads of good pictures, but like, ever since I got flooded last year, I basically had to dust off my camera to kind of start going back into pictures. So I'll be taking more pictures, but as you can see, there's like 11 or 12 sixes all in a row there. Like, I just had to kind of take some sixes out and just put them on the couch and take a picture. But I'm actually proud of that picture, to be honest. I'm really proud of the picture, the way it came out.
Yeah,
but like,
that's a really, really dope picture. I might need a copy of that.
Oh, you can have it. You can definitely have it, bro. But like, bro, I'm gonna say, I know you don't want to look at this sneaker, but I'm gonna say what J. Cole says is why have one when you can have both? Midnight Navy Sixes and Georgetown Sixes. Yo, the Midnight Navy Sixes are dope. I know this is really close to the Midnight Navy Sixes, but like this gray nubuck on the upper is fire.
I'll trade it. I'll trade that right now. And I know that's I know that's unlikely. Because the Midnight Navy 6 it didn't hit like that Georgetown did. And the downward spiral in the sneaker game that we saw over the past couple months, it seemed like it's skipping certain shoes, and it kind of skipped that 6. The 6 is kind of in between, like it didn't sit, it didn't completely sell out, but it's definitely a dope shoe, bro. Like if I had to choose between my Midnight Navy 6 and that Georgetown 6, I'm picking the Georgetown.
Yeah.
And the leather, the quality on that Midnight Navy, bro, we know. Like the quality on that is 8, at least 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
At least 8 out of 10. That's on the low end. 8, 7 on the low end.
Yeah. Bro,
and it's tough. Like judging quality nowadays is tough. That's why I say 7 on the low end.
Yeah, it's both of those sneakers are amazing. Both of those sneakers sat both, and this is why we can have this discussion independently. Like I just feel like sneakers are great, and this is the greatest time to. I have a true affinity to sneakers. Like for some reason, when I put a great sneaker on, it gives me an extra bounce on my step. It gives me an extra.
Yeah,
like, it was almost like, yo, I'm wearing my cloak. I'm like a superhero. Like literally, it makes me feel like, yo, bang, I'm good. I look good. I feel good. I'm absolutely. I have this self confidence. Not egotistically, not arrogance, but confidence, because I've got such a nice fit together, and I look good. And it starts with a sneaker upwards and stuff like that, like with most people. But I have such an affinity with sneakers.
I think it's comparable to this thing we have in the Black community about haircuts.
Yeah,
when you get a fresh haircut, bro, you feel like a new person. Yeah,
every week my hair.
Probably like when you get some fresh braids done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a putting on like this shirt. Matter of fact, this the shirt from my YouTube avatar. I haven't worn this shirt probably in a year and a half, 2 maybe. Actually, I bought this shirt to go with my my Fire Red 5s. So I haven't worn this shirt since the first time I wore my Fire Red 5s. And I'm looking through the closet. I'm like, you know what? Let me You know what I'm saying? Let me swag up real quick. I'm finna show the threes. We both got threes. Let me go.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
go with that. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't go your way, but like I literally had a white t-shirt on, and then like that
No, that's
yellow
dope.
smiley.
Is that what's his name from Watchmen? Is that a
Yeah,
Watchmen shirt?
I don't think it's a Watchmen show. I think it's somebody's
Okay.
actually used that iteration to do it. But like there's like the whole it's like having a trim, beard trim, fade, haircut, whatever you do with your hair, clothing, whatever makes you feel good, use that to empower yourself. If you feel like you need to wear something to feel special, do it. Like just do it. And for us for sneakers, what we don't realize is picking up sneakers is more than just how much the value is, how much it costs, how much you can resell it for, how limited it is. If you can. Like the cool grey freeze sat, bro, and I wore them the other day, last week or a week before, and bro, dope on feet. Nobody hardly wears it. What you got to remember is you can pick up a Jade Horizon 5. Nobody's wearing that. You wear it, somebody will like, oh damn, they look fucking amazing.
Bro, I wore my Twine Moabs yesterday. That shoe sat, bro. Hold on. I know you know what I'm talking about, but
yeah.
We got to do references. I pulled this out yesterday. Twine Moab retro, and I walked grocery store. Right.
A few moments later.
Hey, we're back.
Technical difficulties once again.
Yeah, we got some technical issues. You know what? Like, it's gonna happen from time to time, but we're always back. So tell us your Moab story, because basically, what happened?
So I walk in the grocery store with these on. After picking up the threes, I was out picking up the threes. I said, let me throw on something comfortable. It's muggy outside, cloudy, rainy, all that. So I said, I'm going to throw the Moabs on. Walk in the store, and this guy that works at the store is bringing back one of the handicap buggies.
Yep.
And so he rolling the buggy in as I'm walking in. And he say, hey, bro. At the same time, I was putting in one of my earbuds because I need to call my wife to see if I had the list correct of everything I need to get from the store. And the guy, hey. I look back. Yeah, you, hey. He said, hey, old school. That's really what got my attention when he called me old school.
Okay.
And I'm looking at him, and he's older than me. Clearly. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, wait a minute. Old school? Who old school? You old school? He called me old school because I had these on. And he said, hey, bro, he got real close to me, right? He said, hey, bro, where you get them Iraqis from? He said, man, I ain't seen them in years.
Sheesh.
I remember them, and I'm telling them like, yeah, they came out last year, this and that. You might not be able to find them. And I wanted to give him the whole spiel about, copying online and going overseas and all this kind of stuff. I don't think he was ready for the conversation.
Yeah.
Because he didn't know. He already didn't know. So I just told him, there's 140. Just look them up. You might be able to find them. It's like 4 or 5 different colorways. You might be able to find them. If you find them in your size, they'll probably be on sale because they came out so long ago. So shout out to him, man. Hopefully he'll be able to find his pair of Moabs, which he referred to as Hirachis because they are Hirachis. He is very correct.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, we didn't necessarily know the names of shoes. A Hirachi was a Hirachi was a Hirachi. You know?
Yo, you sound like Drake. Hirachi. It's not a Jumpman, Hirachi. But you know what is really interesting? I think we willed it into existence for Benzino, because Benzino's getting his Hirachi highs They're really starting to release Huarache Highs in 2023, which we're going to see. Hopefully, we'll probably see them next year. I think they're going to come out next year. But it's quite going to be interesting because he messaged me straight after the podcast last week, and he was like, "Somebody is listening to us." I said, "Yeah, probably Nike's watching our videos."
Hey, man. Hey, the gang support the gang, man. You know?
It's a beautiful thing to see because basically, yo, bro, I love this phase we're going through because it means like if you want the sneakers, you can be selective. If you want the sneaker you want, you can go and pick them up. And if you want sneakers, you can actually go to the retail store and pick them up. So, and you know what is really funny? The taxis were like, for everybody in the UK and EU, the taxi ones were like a dream that happened a month ago. And you guys are going to get it in the next 14 days?
2 weeks, yeah.
13 days, yeah, 13 days. Shit, like I'm telling you guys, hopefully they don't sell out, but hopefully you'll be able to cop the pair. And when I'm talking, bro, like the pairs are fantastic.
Absolutely no, bro, because like I say, I'm starting to change my thinking when it comes to sneakers. As of right now, it's Carmines over taxis, and they're rumored, not Carmines. I'm sorry, Cardinals. Cardinals over taxis right now because the Cardinal is an OG. Yeah, and speaking of sevens, real quick before we go,
I know what you're going to show, bro. I know what you're going to show. Yes, I do because I didn't cover it in the sneaker news because I wanted to talk about it in the podcast. But yo, bro, show it, bring it. I know what it is. I knew it. I was going to mention this as well. What do you feel about that, bro? The Travis Scott Jordan 7, bro.
I just want to see what he going to do, bro. Obviously, I'm going to try for it. As long as I like it. I wonder if it's going to be green. Is it going to be brown? Is it going to be tan? It has to be one of those three colors, bro. Do you agree with me on that?
Yeah. I agree with you on that. All the original colorways that first came out, always like brownie tan colorways. So from that perspective, I'm trying to zoom through some of these to show you guys the mock-up. Where is the mock-up? Because there is a mock-up.
I ain't looked at no mock-ups on purpose.
I'm gonna show you the mock-up because I feel me and Scott actually discussed this, and I'm gonna show you the mock-up because I don't feel like this should come out this way. I don't feel like it should come out. This is the mock-up that somebody's put together.
What the hell?
Do not put that reverse tick on that Jordan 7. Whatever you do, if they do that, I'm not buying this sneaker. It don't need a reverse tick. This is an Air Jordan 7, not a Nike Jordan 7. Right, this does not need a reverse swoosh on the bloody sneaker.
Ain't no swooshes on the Jordan 7 outside of the insole. So if y'all want to flip the swoosh on the insole, do that, bro. Like come on, dog. That's not bad though. That's not bad though.
I like the colorway. I like the colorway. It's gonna, if you guys seen the Pat 7.
Yeah.
You know the Pat 7 we're talking about, the icicle green and the brown. It's going to look a bit like the brown Pat 7, but I think it's going to have a bit more depth to it. I don't know whether he's going to put pockets on it, zips on it. I don't know what he's going to do to that, so I'm intrigued to see what he's going to do to that sneaker.
That mock-up is based on the 6, and the 6 ain't got the reverse swoosh, so that was a bad idea. I don't think they should put the pocket. If he put pockets on it, they shouldn't land in the same spot as the 6 because we know the 7 is a Huarache.
Yeah, and bro, I want to see that sycamore face on the back of that tab.
That's the most important thing. The back tab, and the tongue. The back tab and the graphics on the tongue is going to tell the story of that Travis Scott.
Now, imagine he put the British khaki soul print on that tongue. You know what I'm talking about, bro.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, actually, because this.
What the hell? Has that just inflated in price?
This is Walmart, bro.
Why is Walmart selling British khaki Travis Scotts for $700?
Walmart said
Or is
we
Walmart
finna
in the
get some.
retail game now?
We finna get some of this. We finna
Resale
get
money.
some of this resale money, bro. Walmart got Travis Scott Jordan 6 British khakis on their website, bro. Shout out to Drew, the homie Drew sent me this, and as soon as
Drewski. Where's Drewski?
Drew,
Yeah?
no, not Drewski. My partner Drew. That guy Drew.
Okay.
Drew sent me this, and as soon as I opened the DM and saw the link, I said, "This going on the pod, bro." Walmart. And if you in the US, yeah, do y'all even have Walmart over there?
No, we don't have Walmart. But let me just see that 7.5. That 7.5 US is. I'm gonna share my screen, bro, because that you know what. Walmart might need to be taken to court because I'm gonna show you guys, right? Like, sorry, bro. But how are you selling it? How are you selling a 7.5 for like $700 when on StockX? If you shop on StockX, it's £300, which is probably $450. Like,
bro,
come on,
Walmart. It's
come
Walmart.
on.
This is what Walmart do. Come on, bro. It's been
That's double the price, bro.
It's been documentaries and all type of controversy about Walmart. Listen, I've known people that have worked at Walmart. Walmart is one of the worst places to work ever.
But bro, how are you selling? How are you selling at Walmart? How's Travis Scott Jordan 6s British khaki selling for $700 when you can get them from a reliable retailer or a reliable reseller? I mean, for half the price.
Because Walmart.
But that does not guarantee authenticity of that sneaker at all, bro.
Yeah, bro. Walmart sells Shaqs and FUBU sneakers.
And you just rolled into that left hook because basically you know what I'm going to bring up next year.
Mm-hmm. Come on with it. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm trying to find this now. But yes, Shaq Attack's back, bro. Shaq Attack is back this year. Is it this year coming back soon? I think it's coming out this year. I think it's coming out in September. Sometime in September. But Shaq Attack is coming back.
That's an OG.
Exactly.
That's a classic silhouette. Shout out to Reebok. Y'all would be crazy to not do this.
Yes.
People will buy this. It won't be the hypest. It won't be the hottest. It might not be as difficult to cop as other retros, but for sure, this is necessary. Reebok. This is why we've been talking crazy. 23rd of September. We've been talking crazy about Adidas for the past month or so, right? Adidas doesn't have a Shaq pump. Reebok will do this, and Reebok will win. And it's got the Shaq branded on it. But come on, bro. This OG classic colorway, classic silhouette. This is when Reebok
of September is the date.
Nike bit the Reebok pump technology. Reebok dropped pumps, and then Nike came with the Command Force. I can't remember the name of the initial colorway, but those not colorway. I'm sorry. There were 3 silhouettes. There were 3 Nike pump silhouettes, and Nike, after those 3 silhouettes, discontinued the pump line because Reebok to this day, we know we've been seeing Omni pumps and Zigs and all that. Yeah.
Nike. You're getting that yellow sneaker. You're getting that yellow card for being a stealer of designs and maybe an Adidas of design stealers.
Yeah. So listen, we know I'm official Nike employee. I can't, bro. I won't give the people lies. I won't lie to y'all. As far as I know, Reebok did this first. Nike came with the 3 silhouettes, and it didn't move the needle, so they let it go. You know, we got Era, we got when we had Boeing and we got Adapt and all this guy. We innovate. We know we innovate. But when it comes to that pump technology, Reebok had it first, and Reebok did it better. Nike tried it.
Yeah.
It did not work.
Didn't work. Then they referred to it. But bro, it's that time where we need to discuss a major topic this week, and it was Yeehaw in Memphis, bro. Yeehaw.
I'm pissed about this. I'm actually pissed about this.
What happened in Memphis? We're having too much fun today. What happened in Memphis, bro?
Yo, I'm pissed about this for a few reasons, right? And I'm pretty sure you can agree with me because we both have jobs.
Yeah.
I don't participate in any criminal behavior. I don't condone any criminal behavior. And what happened in Memphis last week was some bullshit, bro.
It's
I want to.
not the first time. It's not the first time we've seen stuff like this happen in the States.
No, but this was crazy, bro. First of all, I'm gonna have to. We just gave Nike a yellow card, so I'm gonna give Nike another yellow card because y'all crazy. Y'all stupid. Y'all stupid if y'all think y'all gonna be able to just drop off trailers full of product and leave them unattended.
And they didn't.
It wasn't no cameras. Ain't no cameras. Ain't no gate. Ain't no security. Well, it might be a gate or a fence or something like that, but ain't no cameras out there. 800 trailers on trailers on trailers, bro. I mean, it had to be like 15 trailers out there, and that's just what we saw.
So it's basically from what's been stated in the news is 20 trailers that contain Nike shoes and clothing were found to be broken into when the Memphis Police Department arrived at the parking lot. According to police, both yard fences for the business had been damaged. The police said the company did have video surveillance, but only on the front with no cameras capturing the activity in the parking lot or the back. Memphis police believe that 800,000 heist was carried out by several people. Yo, bro, I'm gonna say this: inside job, bro, inside job, and just to show you guys, I feel like it's inside job. Like, but for me personally,
low level inside, maybe.
Yeah,
not high level.
Not high level. I think it's a low level inside job. But like, let me just see if I can pull up the video because shout to nice Kicks for showcasing this. But look, bro.
Free. Cut tying up back here, damn now.
This is what the aftermath of that is.
Ooh.
I'm gonna showcase this. This is the carts.
See, those are bags. Those are bags and boxes in those. I've seen those boxes. I've seen those very boxes be delivered while I was shout out to Richard Rick while we was posted up in front of Nike Linux waiting on first come first serve. So those boxes there. That's why that container is open, but none of the boxes are open because these people knew what they were looking for.
Yeah, so basically, each box contains 12 pairs, right? And within them, like before I carry on the video, within each basically container, they've opened up the box to see what sneakers inside and basically picked up the sneakers they want. So they knew what they were looking for. And the 20 containers that hit had like merchandise and sneakers. But like we'll get into the sneakers that got lost in transit or got stolen in a bit. Hold on 2 seconds. So as you can see, they've opened up some of these boxes. These are the orange boxes that they're not looking for, and then basically left them on the floor. So if it was a random heist, they would have picked up every single thing. But because it wasn't a random heist, they picked up the things that they needed to pick up. So everybody in the comments is saying it's an inside job, and the shout.
Even if it's random, bro, you have to. If you're gonna do this, you got to take high value stuff.
Exactly.
And that's what they did.
Moving on as well, as you can see.
Shoes in the mud, bro. Look at shoes in the rocks.
Yeah,
what was that? That was some type of Zoom runner. Yeah. Look, the runners, they out there. Ooh. Look at that, bro. Look at that.
Nike shit here, bro.
Whew. Nike shit everywhere. This is horrible, bro. I'm laughing. This made me sad. When I saw this made me sad because this. No. Go to.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to that. But like, first of all, we are gonna do court cases here, like public opinion and stuff like that. But
no, this easy right here. This open shut case right here.
We'll go into that at the end of the show. But basically, yeah, from what we've been seeing, this is what's been picked up. Midnight Navy Jordan 4s. Like, look,
horrible. This guy, fuck him. Fuck him. Okay? Whoever this guy is, whether it's and this dude King Nelson, bro, y'all listen. Y'all
you're ratted on yourself, bro. You ratted on yourself.
Bro. No, clearly this is not King Nelson's hand holding this shoe.
Yeah.
But caseloads, my boy hit the jackpot. Everybody that you follow and follow you is being investigated right now, you dumbass. King Nelson, you stupid, bro. You stupid. Because if you're gonna participate in criminal behavior, you gotta move like a criminal, bro.
Red card.
You gotta move like a criminal, bro. If you're gonna participate in criminal behavior, you gotta move like a criminal. All right. This is
snitches get stitches, bro. Snitches.
This is why a lot of people are in prison and jails right now because y'all can't stay off social media. Y'all so consumed with the flex. Y'all so consumed with the hype. Y'all so consumed with the clout chase that y'all can't even keep yourself out of trouble, bro. King Nelson, you might not have touched now pair of these shoes, but they looking at you. They own you, bro.
But he's tagged in his boy Sneaker Fetish.
Oh my god,
he's tagged in replying.
Y'all ain't learned. Y'all ain't learned. It's rappers catching Fed cases behind lyrics. Young Thug right now got a federal RICO because of lyrics, bro. And you gonna do this? You think these people not watching? Every police department in the country, every government agency in the country got Twitter. They got Instagram. They got Facebook. They got TikTok. They own you. You stupid, bro.
I'm gonna say one thing though. Like literally, I'm gonna say my favorite phrase. That's a dumb situation, bro. How you ratting on yourself on social media? That's the
stupid, bro. Stupid.
Next up is Poe. Mario Poe.
Sneaker fetish again.
Sneaker fetish again. It looks like he's got. You know what? We're not alleging that they stole the goods. That we're just saying that they received. They're fondling. They're ball handling. They're squeezing the sweaty nuts of stolen goods.
Theft by receiving is a charge.
Yeah. Also,
theft by receiving. Yes.
Also, the Cherry 11s and the metallic silver 6s. That's the two sneakers that got stolen the most out of this heist. We'll get onto that. We'll get onto that in a bit.
Them 6s garbage. I'm good on those.
Yeah, I'm not feeling those 6s. If you got DMPs, you don't need a silver.
I got DMPs. I don't need that.
Yeah. But like, bro, that's a dumb situation. But you know what the response has been from social media, which is quite good. No, not social media, from like some reputable companies. Because I want to share this, and I'm gonna let you have your opinion, because I think I've got my own opinion on this as well. Because like I know, you heard if you guys follow me on Instagram, you probably heard of sneaker news.
Please, bro, just show it to me, bro. Show it to me. I know what it is, dog. I can't wait, bro. I can't wait.
StockX is StockX has stopped the sales of the metallic silver 6s and the Cherry 11s.
And to quote Mr. Miller, StockX, sit your ass down and shut your fucking mouth. Sit down and shut up, StockX. Read the room. Duh. Like, bro, y'all tried to be opportunistic. Y'all tried to be opportunistic, and y'all shot. I'm not going for this shit, bro. And then y'all gonna put out a fucking press release about this? Like, come on, bro. Y'all sell fake shoes. Why y'all didn't stop selling fake shoes?
because they didn't want a Nike charge for them fondling those stolen goods, bro.
Stop selling fake shoes then. Y'all
Yo,
got a lawsuit right now with Nike about selling fake shoes, and then y'all gonna turn around and do this like y'all noble all of a sudden. Come on, dog. Who got fired, bro? Who got fired? Who was in charge that got fired? And whoever, like, come on, dog. This I'm not going for this, bro. StockX can try. So you got I was already fired up. I was already fired up behind just the Memphis situation in general. But when I saw this right here, bro, it's like, come on. StockX, y'all, we don't.
Yo, bro, but the thing is, these stolen sneakers are always gonna basically
They're gonna sell.
get sold out on the street anyways. Like there's a bigger black market on the street than there is on StockX. Yeah,
They free.
Yeah, even if, like, bro, think about it. Even if we calculated, if you just go on the cost of $800, right? $800,000. How much is the normal retro sell for?
2.
Yeah, two. You were talking about 200, right?
Yeah.
If we're talking solely sneakers, because I know there was merchandise and all this clothing that was stolen with that, you're talking 4,000 pairs. 4,000 pairs, bro, that was stolen from like it just generically. If you do cost versus the price of a sneaker without thinking about the clothing that was stolen, you're talking about 4,000 sneakers. If you're talking about 4,000 sneakers, bro, like nobody's gonna be sitting there thinking, "Yo, I can get some resale. Let me sell it for like £400 or $400 or something like that." They're probably like 250 bang go. Like they will sell out instantly. Retail is free money.
Yeah, it's all money. Profit. It's all profit, bro. I really, really, really hate StockX for this, bro. Really hate, bro. And they already didn't have much leeway with me, if any, at all. Like I'm 0%. I'm a negative. I'm a negative on StockX right now. This just put them more in the red for me, dog. This was a weak attempt at some good publicity. Man, fuck StockX.
They're losing a lot of momentum with a lot of true sneakerheads. You know that.
This was a clout chase right here.
Yeah.
Fuck them, bro. I know it's gonna be mixed feelings on this because Nike's a huge company, bro. And this was a blunder. This was very dumb of Nike to not have security measures in place to prevent this type of stuff from happening. So everybody that benefits from this, they hit a lick. Some people gonna pay for this. We know somebody gonna pay for this. Inside the company and outside of the company, people gonna pay for this. But StockX trying to jump on this for some good faith.
Yeah,
we ain't selling this. We gonna stop.
We ain't selling your sneakers.
Fuck out of here, bro.
They get some brownie points from their favorite teacher. That's what it is.
Nah, fuck that. Fuck that, bro.
All right, cool. Moving swiftly on, because I know that whole Memphis situation is so bad, bro. Like this is not the. Remember the U-Haul that got broken into
in Alabama,
and then Alabama. You had so many. We'll take it to court. We'll take it to court, bro. Like that everything else needs to go back into court because basically this is a bigger conversation about roles and responsibilities. But I'm gonna bring. I'll introduce the next subject. Maybe you've got this on your plate. Maybe you haven't. But how do you feel about this situation, bro?
Yo.
I can't get the volume on. What the hell? Hold on, let me just refresh
No, we don't need it. We don't need it, bro. We don't need it.
Drake made a joke about Joe Herbert and Ann Herbert while he was speaking on the Nike HQ. While speaking at Nike HQ, basically he was at the Nike event and he kind of just slated Ann Herbert and her son. Like maybe I got them sneakers from Joe Herbert and Herbert's.
This was such a troll, bro. This is
troll,
the biggest,
bro.
And we know Drake. Right? We know Drake. Petty.
I mean, at the same time, beggars can't be choosers. I had on some all-white Louis Air Forces yesterday, and everybody kept asking, when did Nike send those out? I said they didn't. I got these direct from Ann Herbert's son.
He's trolling,
Petty,
bro.
bro. That's so petty, bro. You in a whole festival full of Nike people, Nike employees, and
I think he knew that he could do that because basically she's no longer with the company. She's like whatever.
she with Allbirds now.
Oh my god!
Yo, this was
got-
bad. This was bad, bro. This is a horrible troll. It's funny, and we know how petty Drake is, bro. Like oh my god, this is horrible.
But what do you think about like Drake is now? He's now got Nike DNA all over his blood, even in his hairline, bro.
I don't believe this. I think he was just trolling. I don't think he got anything from what's his name? Joe something,
Yeah.
whatever.
No, he didn't. I don't know he didn't.
No.
It was a massive troll. But did you see his his haircut? Like he basically got a Nike tick on the top of his head as well and stuff like that. He basically feels like he's been endorsed by Nike, so he's gonna say and like ride or die for him at the moment. So it's quite funny to see, bro.
Yeah, he's the petty king, bro. He told us who he was a while ago. He's the petty king. This is just laughable, bro. It's funny. It was a little corny. I do think it was a little corny, but it's funny nevertheless.
But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say this. Seeing Drake play basketball doesn't really fit well. You know what I'm saying, bro? I don't.
He can hoop, bro.
I know he can hoop, but he hoops, bro. I'm not gonna say anything. But
look, he's 30. He 30 something years old, bro. Like he'll
it looks so awkward. It looks so awkward.
He'll entertain it, bro. You ain't never seen an awkward game before? You ever heard of Sean Marion? This guy made it to the NBA with one of the most awkward games in the world, and he was a great player. So I've seen funny games. Like, I mean, basketball is a U.S. sport, right? I've seen funny games my whole life, dog. I've seen people that shoot funny, people that dribble funny. As long as it works, bro. As long as you can get past your defender and put that ball in that basket.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. But like, did you see what he was wearing the other day?
I can't remember. I did see it though.
He was wearing like these 90s, almost like really short shorts.
Mm-hmm.
When he was playing basketball with like it's kind of. Yeah. I was like, okay, cool. Making an awkward situation even more awkwarder. It's like you trolling and you're making things awkward. Like, okay, cool. What are you up here, bro? What are you doing? I respect what you do, but like, what are you doing here, bro?
It's almost like the same thing as Kanye, bro. Like, no matter people gonna be on Drake because perception of him is that he's corny because of where he comes from, being Canadian. Being on Degrassi and his.
I think he plays to that, bro. I think he knows what he is and he plays to that. You reckon? Like the fact that when you talk about Drake and you talk about how many times he's been caught with people around his arm, under his arm, treating him like undermining his ego in that respect. Basically, like. I've seen so many. He's pulled off faces. He's pulled off looks that make him like not like what you expect a rapper to look like. I truly believe he plays to it, bro. I think he knows what he is. And even the song started from the bottom. Now we're here. Is not a true reflection of where he started from anyway. So like he came from the bottom, but he worked his way up to where he was. But before he started music, he did Degrassi, he did a lot of things. He was moving, he was working, and you can't deny that about Drake. He was always a worker.
I don't think Degrassi was as helpful for his music career as some people try to give it credit for.
It's detrimental because basically a lot of people
in a way,
back to Degrassi,
Yeah, because people, especially with the fact that he doesn't seem to have a problem in engaging in beefs, and every time he's beefed, whether it was Pusha T or anybody else, it's always that that soft image from the TV show that's going to come back up, and he speaks on it. He speaks on it in his music, which is admirable. But he's him, bro. Like I don't think I have seen him play up to it before.
I think he does.
I've seen him do that before, but I don't think he does on a regular basis. I think
no.
He just is who he is. Like when he speaks, I don't think he's trying to talk like that. I think that's how he really talks.
I'm gonna say you always have to be what you are. You basically have to be good. You have to be to your nature. But like, it's funny to see. Like the only real beef I've seen him win is the Matt Mill beef. Meek Mill beef. That's it.
He won Kanye beef.
Okay, cool. Maybe that but Kanye's not out here beefing. He's not like a artist that beefs with a lot of people. Like in terms of like just going. If you look at like listen to what I'm gonna say. If you look at like Nas versus Jay-Z, Tupac versus Biggie, he's not bad. Or even Eminem versus anybody. He's not battle ready. He's not like Kanye. Bro. Kanye will throw little shades here and there.
Kanye is a walking chopped cheese, dog. Like Kanye is. He is beef. His whole under his.
He's the whole cow, bro. He's the whole cow.
Angus, Black Angus, Wagyu. Like Kanye is Wagyu beef, bro. Waiting to happen. I'm telling you, dog. This dude, bro. And I forgot to mention when I was talking about the Kanye beef situation this past week. GLC and Consequence and all the people from Chicago that he actually came up with. That ended up having issues with him. Like Kanye is 100% Wagyu beef. He does it strategically.
That's the thing. He doesn't do it through. He doesn't predominantly do it through music. He does it strategically in the background, and that's what you find. So when I talk about not Instagram, not Twitter, I'm talking about pure like music beef. That I don't think he's battle ridden in the music industry, but he strategically. This is why I say he's more of a chess player than he is he will say stuff when he says stuff, and it's all strategically done. And the difference is like when Kendrick went for Drake and who's the other one? A couple other people he went for. Can't remember the other people. Sorry, but when he went Drake sat back really silently and just like, okay, cool. I'm gonna do a couple of subliminals, but they didn't really hit. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah, he said Kanye's name a couple of times in songs, which I enjoy as a hip hop fan. I enjoy it, but
nobody was really after that heat from Kendrick, though. What I'm saying.
Ain't too many people gonna ever want to smoke with Kendrick Lamar. Like, I mean, Cole, yeah, and we know Kendrick and Cole won't beef.
Yeah,
I think they respect each other too much, and we know they're friends with each other. But
the name I was talking about was Big Sean. Sorry, I had it on the tip of my tongue. Yeah, so Big Sean and that whole Big Sean and Kendrick thing was
no, that wasn't a thing. There wasn't a thing. But Kendrick did what he did on that Big Sean song, so people tied them together. But that didn't have nothing to do with that. Was general hip hop bravado that Kendrick displayed, saying to everybody, and he mentioned everybody with respect when it came to that control verse. If your name wasn't said, I think you have more disrespect for that verse if your name was not mentioned. Everybody that was mentioned, because not too many people that were mentioned did a response to, and the responses weren't beef ridden. They weren't, okay, you got smoke, I'm gonna bring you some smoke. Nah, the responses were respectful, and some of the responses even mentioned Kendrick in a good light. You know what I'm saying? So,
but the thing is, what Kendrick did, on the control verse, what a lot of people have been doing in the 90s and 2000s, which was going on somebody's song and obliterating it. And you saw it with Renegade, with Jay-Z and Eminem. You see it with You see it with a lot of music when people go on, and this is why a lot of people don't want to collaborate with Eminem, because when he goes in, you need to come with your A game.
Yeah, listen, bro. I've been having this conversation over the past couple of weeks, actually, because of shout out Renzo. Renzo brought this up, and we had a whole top 5 debate a couple of weeks ago when I had a barbecue. Eminem, for me, is up there technically.
Yep.
As far as skill is concerned, yes, he is one of, some consider him the greatest rapper. Technically, I'll give you that. Skill-wise, I'll give you that. But the argument about Eminem not being at the top is a content argument. It's a relatability argument.
Oh yeah, because you it depends on your background, depends on where you're born, depends on your culture. Like all you got to remember with hip hop, it's not just about what you rap about. It's about where you've been from, where you come from, what your background is, what you've been through, and also weighs a lot on culture as well. And this is why a lot of artists don't regard Eminem as the best, because he's white and he come from trailer trash and all of that stuff. Just the generic arguments, but. For me personally, skill-wise, lyrically-wise, the ability to rap the way he does, he's probably one of the best. But the cultural difference and the relatability is what lets it down, and this is why a lot of people don't regard him as one of the best. But from a skill point of view, from an overall package, let's just say overall package, business-wise, skill-wise, lyrical-wise, the way that they manipulate words into different contexts and all of that stuff. Jay-Z is probably up there with one of the best, like from a mogul.
I got Jay at 1.
Yep.
1 or 2. I go back and forth between him and Andre 3000. Kendrick is definitely there. Like Eminem don't crack my top 5. I can make a case for him at 10 if I really sit down and go through it. But when the top 5 craze hit, Eminem wasn't in my top 5. Yep. And it's constantly changing. The 1, 2, and 3 spots constantly change based on productivity. But Eminem ain't up there for me like that. I recognize his greatness, and I have listened to a lot of his music, but
I think also the relatability of Tupac is. I know we're talking about music at the moment. We'll get off it in like 5 minutes or so, less than that. But the relatability with Tupac and a lot of people have this argument about who's better, Tupac or Biggie. Like for me, skill wise, they're really close. But Biggie, the fact that Biggie can go off the mic, bang into the studio, bang, sing about. I think that skill is really hard to do, and I think the only 2 people that are able to do that are Lil Wayne and Jay-Z. I think even Lil Wayne bites a bit. Jay-Z goes into the booth, sticks to the ring, and bangs out there. But in terms of relatability and what's been said on the mic, Tupac is very relatable to a lot of people, and he's influenced a lot of people going forwards as well. Yeah. You only got to look at the plethora of people that rap and still regard him as has a high image. Everything he's come from, everything he's been through. Mothers with Black Panther, was born in prison.
Yeah, Pac represented three different generations when he was at the height of his career, and I mean his career never faded. His career died when he died.
Yeah.
But as far as Pac is concerned,
question, bro. Whose legacy? Last question, and we'll move on to sneakers again. Whose legacy is bigger, Tupac or Biggie?
Pac, easy. And partly because of that is why I put him over Biggie. I like Biggie. I'm not a Biggie fan. I got Biggie bars in my head. Like I bumped his albums and whatnot. I'm not taking anything from Biggie when I speak on how much I like other artists more than I like Biggie. And I've had this argument on Instagram Live and in person.
Oh,
with
we
people
had this argument on Instagram Live when you did we did a live on music, and we had somebody from Brooklyn come on, and he was like, "No, Biggie." But it's great. It's because basically everybody's like sneakers. Everybody's different. Everybody has their own taste. Everybody buys a dice for different artists. But like from in terms of what people have done and the legacy they've left. I think Tupac has probably got the biggest legacy of.
He got three generations, bro. There are people because I was young when Tupac was at his height. I was still a young teenager. Yeah. He has me. He has people that were in their 20s when I was a teenager, and he also has people that were in their 30s when I was a teenager. Infallible, bro. Tupac can do no wrong to some people. My cousin, who is like 3 or 4 years older than me, cried crocodile tears when this man died.
Why'd you say crocodile tears?
Bro, I mean, she was boo-hooing like her mama just died when Tupac died.
I think we got the wrong way. Crocodile tears in the UK is like fake tears. That's what we call it.
Oh, no. Okay. I got you. Okay. I got you. Yeah. So no, not crocodile tears. These were real, like balled up in the bed under the cover. I mean, Tupac posters on the wall, everything that he had ever done, magazines, everything, bro. Like when before he died, she was the biggest Tupac fan that I knew, and she was my cousin. My cousin.
And the really interesting thing about it as well is with the whole Tupac situation, he talked a lot about what's happening with the ghettos, the
social
projects, and social injustice, and you only got to look at Kendrick at this moment in time when his first indications were when his dad put him on his shoulders to go and see California being recorded. In LA, and that is just the significance of the situation of what we're talking about. Is that and when you listen to some artists, and especially when you listen to Kendrick a lot, you see how that flowers flourished in that kind of soil that Tupac's left.
Definitely.
But back to sneakers, bro, because we've got more. Hopefully a little half an hour segment left, I reckon. But I see you're about to share something, but I'm going to share something before you. And this is interesting because like I'm a bit confused because Kanye we mentioned Kanye earlier in the show, but Kanye's got this new cleat for Donda Sports. That's
God, bro.
I knew this reaction was coming, bro.
Yo, what is this? What is this?
Somebody's put RIP ankles, but basically this is the best defensive player in the NFL will be wearing Yeezy cleats soon.
Yo, Aaron Donald is not about to wear that, bro.
This might be a prototype. This might be some sort of variation.
It better be.
Hold on.
The material, if it's a soft material, I got wide feet, big feet. I want to have my foot in there for all the cutting and stuff, so I won't be all over the place. So something with a material that's a little thicker. I'm in the trenches, so if I'm getting stepped on and stuff like that, got to be wider for my feet because my toe problems and stuff like that. So it got to just be adorable. So something that can last, you know. Mm-hmm. So what we got to do with
so sounds like
that was nice. That was Aaron Donald being nice. First of all, I don't know if you're aware of the fact that Aaron Donald is probably the scariest man in the world right now. He's arguably the best NFL player ever. Like he's in there. He's in that conversation. I'm not an NFL guy, but I do pay attention. Aaron Donald right now is arguably the best player playing currently. And he's already been put in that top 2 defensive player conversation with Lawrence Taylor. There's an argument that Aaron Donald is a better player than Lawrence Taylor, and Lawrence Taylor is probably the best defensive player to ever lace up and put on shoulder pads and go out there and play in the NFL. So when Aaron Donald speaks, people listen. Kanye better take heed. If he is indeed planning on releasing some Yeezy cleats, it better not be that shit, bro, because Aaron Donald ain't gonna wear that. He's not, bro. At the level that he is in his career, he can influence a Yeezy cleat in ways that Kanye knows is possible. So he better heed this message and make sure whatever product he puts out for NFL players is the best possible product. Because if we've seen this video already, this video is out there.
Yeah.
So if he put out cleats, because I want to see if Jaylen Brown gonna wear the Yeezy basketball sneaker. Probably not, because that shoe flopped big. That's one of the few Yeezys that actually sat on shelves. It's sitting right now. Like people, stores have sent that shoe back to Adidas because it didn't sell. I guarantee you, or it's in somebody's Adidas outlet somewhere. I don't think this Aaron Donald video should be taken lightly by anybody that's involved with making cleats for Yeezy.
It looks very flimsy. It does look very flimsy.
It's like a boxing shoe.
Yeah, and it's still in development, bro. Like that's still a prototype, and it could be something that's going to be reinforced. It looks like, like I said, a boxing.
It looks like an A6 boxing shoe.
All right, cool. Next up, I'm going to quickly show you staying on the bandwagon with Yeezy. What do you feel about these D-Rose concept Yeezys?
We've been seeing these for a while. I like these better than foam runners, the original, the OG foam runners.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Know what you got?
I had shoes like that.
It look comfortable, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It looks fucking like something that's gonna snug your feet really well.
They have to in order to look right. I mean, Derrick Rose. Listen, Derrick Rose is a legend. First of all, there will be no disrespect on Derrick Rose or his name or anything that he's attached to. I love Derrick Rose. He's a Chicago guy. He played for the Bulls, got drafted to how much better can it get? You born and raised in Chicago, you grow up watching Michael Jordan, and then you get drafted to the Bulls and you become the youngest MVP. Like, Derrick Rose is a fucking legend, bro. Do not get it twisted. I'm rocking with this because I rock with Derrick, but if I thought it was ugly, I would say it was ugly. Am I gonna buy it? No.
I like it. I like. It looks like an advanced level foam runner. It does look like a. I'm not gonna lie. It looks really comfortable. I'm not
if
gonna
Derrick
lie.
Rose like this, I'm cool with it. That don't mean I'm gonna buy it though. But I'm rocking with D Rose on this.
All right, cool. Next up, last thing on the Yeezy brand. Like, I don't know why people are doing this, and I don't understand how you can get this. How are you? How are you? I'm gonna turn the music up because we'll probably get copyright. But how are you getting your Yeezys stuck on the escalator, bro? Tell me how that's happening. How are you not conscious that your feet are approaching the end of that line and you're not stepping off that?
I think they're doing it on purpose.
You reckon?
I think this guy, because is this the second or third time we've seen
this? This is countless times. But how you? I don't understand. Like,
I mean, particularly on an escalator. This is only like the second. I want to say the second time I've seen this happen with an escalator. You have to do this on purpose, bro. Ain't no way.
Yeah.
Ain't no way this is happening by accident, dog. And it's stupid. You paid what the retail on these? $90.
Yeah.
So it's $100. It's $100 slide. If you had to pay resale, you're probably around at least 170, 200, something like that.
Okay, cool. Look, like the Digital Religion UK. Hey, shout out to you, bro, because I actually met him on Sneakers Day as well. He's a really good guy. He basically said, yeah, just those don't look real. So there might be fakes as well, bro.
That's cool too. It's still stupid.
How? But
It's
I don't
still
understand how you getting your sneakers stuck like that.
Because I don't know, man. Either you trying to, or you your elevator don't go to the top floor.
You're trying to stunt on the gram, I reckon. And a lot of people do stupid things for Instagram. Like I'm talking,
Yeah.
a lot of people do stupid things, and just it's not worth it. What's the point? What's the point? You're going to be walking around shoeless, and you just basically you damage some of the infrastructure for the mall.
Yeah, and it's just not cost effective. It's not cost effective. But I'm not. That's like buying a pair of Mischiefs just to destroy them. No, the Gobstoppers. I'm keeping my shoes away from all hazardous scenarios.
Exactly.
Period.
If you really care about your sneakers, you won't be putting them in that situation. As simple as that. Next up, bro, is you got some stories that you want to showcase on the podcast this week.
I want to talk about this briefly.
Magma Orange. All right, cool. Bro, there's a lot more. There's a lot more Air Maxes coming. By the way, the hemp as well.
Yeah, I don't like the hemp. You talking about the hemp crepe? Hemp crepe. Hemp crepe.
Yeah.
I'm not good on that. I'm kind of interested in these because it's a master, but I don't know why they went with that orange because it's too similar to the pattern. It's with the sail midsole, the gray, nubuck, and the orange. And I know this orange is different textures of leather and whatnot, but I think Nike did themselves a disjustice with this because this master is going to be hard to get to.
But
if the hype from the OG master carries over, this will be hard to get. But the masters, I think what you was getting at is how coveted the master is.
Yeah.
The OG master Air Max 1 is like an $800, $900 shoe.
More, I think it's more than that. It's about
probably. I'm just guessing because the last time
it's about £1,000 or $1,000.
Yeah, so the last time I looked at it, and I looked on eBay and I couldn't find anywhere near reasonable price.
Yeah, but the thing is, for me, the masters have got that midsole panel has got different silhouettes for different Air Maxes on it. So and this has just got textures, which doesn't make sense to me. It's like
it's a cop out.
Yeah, let's put different textures on it, and I don't know. Big cap.
Big cap.
That was last week's show, bro. Big cap.
No, this cap right here.
Yeah. But there's a lot more Air Maxes. How are you feeling about the whole Air Max range, but the fact that they keep releasing all these different variations?
I mean, I can't blame them. They following the wave, man. They gonna ride the wave until it dies down, which I don't necessarily have a problem with. But that orange master is capped. I'm wondering how capped this is, though.
Undercover rework of a Nike Air Force One low.
I'm not mad at this.
It looks dope. It does look dope.
Yeah, it does look dope. Like I can't be mad at this, but I don't know why this is happening. It looks to me like a winterized Air Max 1. Oh, I'm sorry, winterized Air Force One.
So basically, I'm just reading it's a remastered version or a rework version, and if you look at the first paragraph, it's basically taking influences from the 1992's ACG Air. God, couldn't get that last name, but it's taking influences from ACG on it as well. So
yeah, so I mean, of course, with the booty, we see the booty. Whatever's going on back here on this back half, on the uppers, no perforation on the toe, and a little bit of a change on the design. Like some of the lines look a little different to me. I don't hate this. I want to see different colors of it, but I'm cool.
Okay. Cool.
The toe just don't look right to me without the preparations.
Yeah, it's going to be quite sweaty. It's going to be quite a sweaty sneaker. Yeah.
Gore-Tex. So yeah, it's winterized pretty much.
Yeah.
In the Dubray Balance Chaos, like we used to seeing, supposedly is waterproof, which that's gonna have to be tested. The packaging is different, obviously, but I just wanted to show that because I do think it's interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen with these when they release. I think they might sit.
Yeah, I won't be surprised, but it's their anniversary, so they have to do something special on number collaboration.
I think they're gonna sit.
Anything more you got, bro?
I think we know what we got at this point.
I've got three. I forgot three things to quickly show you before we go into our last segment, which is probably one of the most popular segments. But first up is, what do you think about this, bro? Air Force One Brooklyn dropping on September 13th, which is probably the day we actually showcase this podcast.
We got a sneaker stash yesterday, Friday, the 9th. We got a sneaker stash on these, and we also got a sneaker stash for New York on the Faust SB Dunks.
Yeah.
I like this.
You like the Brooklyns? Yeah,
I like the Canary better. Obviously, the MCA and the MoMAs are 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So I would put this last of the Air Force One Off-White releases. I like it though.
Cool. Yeah, it's a very dope release. Like all. When's the last time you saw a Air Force One all greened out?
I never.
Exactly. Next up, I'm just going to showcase this. You might be fed up of this because they keep releasing them. They keep releasing them, bro. Keep on releasing these sneakers. The vintage panda coming your way. let me gauge your face reaction, bro, because I want to see what your reaction is. You're not really feeling it at all, bro, are you? The quietness in your voice is all I need to know, because, like, come on, like.
I thought we was done with this.
I thought so too, but we did give it a brown midsole, aged midsole, and some aged laces, and you got a new panda, bro.
And why is it Nike on the collar? Like
I don't know. You tell me, bro. It's all vintaged out. They're gonna give it.
I can't tell you nothing about. I can't tell you nothing about this.
I think I got one. I think I got one more. Have I got one more to showcase you? Okay, cool. What do you feel about people that doing this as we speak to the new Jordan 3 Fire Red Freeze?
You bought it, bro. You can do whatever you want to do with it. I'm not doing that. I'm cool.
Okay, hold on. I don't agree with that comment though. What we wanted was an aged out vintage look of a Jordan 3 Fire Reds, but what we got was this. What we got was what we wanted. What you wanted was to age it out.
Vintage is a trend, bro. It's a fad.
Yeah, that's interesting. Vintage, yeah, we've seen it. That's the reimagination line, and a lot of people like. What was prior to that? You did that phase. It's really interesting because that phase happened in 2019.
It started with sale.
Yeah, and then now it's like, bro, I'm gonna definitely say this. Nike always jump on the trends, always jump on the fashion that's the latest or what people are doing. And when you think Nike actually looks at stuff like in terms of customizers, what they're doing, they do, because this whole vintage look was happening in 2019, pre-pandemic. And then we see it transitioning through over the pandemic with cell overlays and all of that stuff. And now we're getting the reimagination line, which is the reimagination Jordan 1 for Lost and Found, which is all vintaged out. And they know it's a phase. This phase is not going to always be here. It will die out in the next 2-3 years. But while it's here, you're going to get people that you're going to even the Jordan 3 reimagination white cements that we're going to get, white cement freeze we're going to get next year, is going to be vintaged out. So like it's a phase, bro. And I said this on, was it Instagram or on the podcast? They've got the reimagination line, they've got 85 cut line, they've got the OG line, they've got 3 variations they can release anytime they want, bro.
Yeah,
there'll be another line soon.
I'm not cool. I'm not a fan of the vintage stuff necessarily. If it works, it works. If I like it, I like it. But I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't need no vintage dump.
And on that note, we can go to where we need to go to now.
Let's go.
Let's go.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Yeah.
We're back. Guilty. That's our favorite phrase. Guilty. We like to bring cases to court of public opinion, and obviously, what have you got today, bro? Because I know I'm always interested to see what you got every week, because you got different things. Yeah, we've seen the mincer, we've seen the knives, we've seen the shanks, we've seen the scissors, we've seen the pounderizer, we've seen the mallets. Now, what we got this week, bro?
You know what? I kind of caught myself off guard this week because I was looking at so many different things and doing research on other stuff, and plus just normal household working and all that kind of stuff. So I ain't got nothing this week, man. But y'all can catch these hands. Y'all can catch these hands.
The fist of justice. The fist of justice.
Anybody got problems? Y'all can catch these hands, all right?
I'm just waiting for the day you bring a chancler out, bro.
Oh no, man! Some things.
Yo, you know what we could call that? The slipper of society.
The slipper of society, bro.
Society, yeah. Society don't like you. You're gonna get slapped now.
Hold on, man. Hold on, man. You got me breaking character here. I'm the executioner. I'm supposed to be serious.
Anybody found guilty is gonna get those fists of justice today.
I can catch these hands.
So what's on the docket today, bro?
We didn't discuss so much, man. The open and shut, bro. For me, it's open and shut. Y'all gotta stop, bro. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all jumping online. Everybody's so quick to post these boxes. Like, I thought it was over. I thought it was over.
Situation, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was over. Not the Memphis situation, but the people that were involved, the people that participated in the Memphis situation beforehand, during, and after the fact, posting y'all friends and tagging them with all these stolen product, bro. Y'all stupid, bro.
Just the self-snitching. The self-snitching is a thing, bro.
It's
like,
dry
really...
snitching. It's self-snitching. I mean, all y'all stool pigeons, bro. All y'all stool pigeons one way or another. Whether you actually touch containers whether you received goods from that heist or whether y'all taking pictures that people that sent y'all and y'all posting them for clout, y'all stupid, bro. Because you telling on yourself, them people, they gonna come.
Yeah.
They gonna come, bro. They gonna come for you one way or another. Just like y'all with them PPE loans or PPP loans or whatever. They coming, bro. They not stupid. They lost money. They want their money. They want their product. Somebody got to pay. It's just the way the world works, bro. It's the way the world works.
Nike's probably got their investigating team looking at who broke in, how they stole it, how many containers. You hit 20 containers and stole nearly $1 million worth of gear, like 200,000 less than $1 million worth of gear, right?
Guess what?
That is a lot of money.
Guess what? Let's go street level.
Yeah.
So this is a criminal act, right?
Yeah.
Do you believe that people that are bold enough to do this are only doing these type of things in the streets?
No.
So you bringing more attention to the other bullshit you got going on in the streets. So not only are you going to catch a charge for that, you're going to catch a charge with whatever else they get from you or you have on you, or they find at your place. You're going to catch multiple charges behind. You're going to get multiple charges just behind
you just Bobby Schmurdered yourself. You Bobby Schmurdered yourself here. Literally.
Yeah.
And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Bobby Schmurder basically rapped about all the crime and all the killings he did, and he actually ended up in jail. So you literally have Bobby Schmurdered yourself. You're way out here, bro. You're not.
And they gonna get y'all some football numbers.
Yeah.
They gonna get y'all some football numbers, bro. You're gonna be somebody gonna get 15, somebody gonna get 7, somebody gonna get 13 over here, somebody might fuck around and have 21 over here.
I'm gonna say one thing. If you guys have not seen Casino, you need to see Casino because actually not Casino. Sorry. I said the wrong movie and I apologize for that. If you guys have not seen Goodfellas, that's the movie I'm talking about because Casino and Goodfellas got the same characters in it in terms of Joe Pesci and Robert De Niro. But if you haven't seen Goodfellas and the fact that what happened in Goodfellas in terms of when criminal activity, when they did that bank heist, that's just the lead up. Like these criminals out here are not just breaking into Nike. They're not opportunists. They're planning stuff. They literally have got it coordinated. So you guys basically snitch on yourself from whoever that sneaker fetish guy is, that's basically posted those pictures of all the haul that he's got. He's probably not the person involved in the crime, but you literally snitched it on social media. Now, not only have you got the cops coming after you, you probably got the criminals that undertaken this activity that passed you on the sneakers heading to your door or your apartment because basically you self-snitched on yourself and you've got tension on both sides. And if you haven't watched Goodfellas, the only way to eradicate a rat is to kill it. At the end of the day, somebody's telling somebody to do something. So you put a target on your back, guys. And I'm not wishing any bad on anybody, but like you should not be snitching on yourself on social media about how many peers you got if you are involved in that activity because you are going to get caught out. Somebody's watching. Somebody's doing something.
People doing street things and putting it on the internet. Internet and the streets do not mix. I repeat, the internet and the streets do not mix. Guilty.
Yep. Guilty. And on that note, bro, on that note, we're just gonna call it as open shut case. Guilty. And what's the charges? What's the bailout? Fist of justice.
It might not be this hand, but y'all gonna catch some hands, bro.
The fist of justice has spoken.
Criminals are often connected with other unsavory individuals, and when the bigger people start catching cases, the smaller people gonna have to pay for it.
Yep. Yeah. So the charges are: don't be a dumbass. Don't be a donkey.
Keep your nose clean. Keep your street business in the street. Don't put it online. They watching.
But by the way, they might backdoor those pairs, but we don't know because the way they're stunting, the way it's been portrayed, it looks like they've actually got the stolen pairs. You know what? Allegedly they're the stolen pairs. Let's just say allegedly, but more than likely they are the stolen pairs. But allegedly they're the stolen pairs. Let's just put it that way, because at the end of the day, we don't want to be catching no cases ourselves.
Yeah. No, we ain't catching no cases, bro. I buy mine. You can check my bank statements. I buy mine.
Okay. Okay. Next up is another court case, but this time Adidas come to the docket. Okay, cool. No, so my disagreement with Adidas at this moment in time is, if Kanye allegations towards you guys is true, not only have you stolen property, not only have you conned somebody's ideas, not only have you tried to buy out their company for ridiculous peanut money in terms of what their value is, you've actually caused a lot of issues. You've actually started a lot of growth, and you've started a lot of innovation. You've actually mocked the models. You've taken away model aspirations. You've done it for yourself. You oversaturated the market. You've produced colorways without consent. You have done a lot of bad activity. This is not NMD we're talking about. This is not your personal company or your personal ideas we're talking about. These are Yeezy ideas, 350 ideas. So on that note, bro, I'm going to say Jeezy and Kanye, we support you for all you're doing. This is not only for Kanye, this is for all the creative artists that are going to come through. This is for all the painters, decorators, the modernizers, the innovators, the photographers, that your property gets stolen online, because a lot of that business goes on, and a lot of those people will probably be looking at the Kanye situation and thinking, yes, Kanye, do it, Kanye. Because at the end of the day, like, somebody's intellectual property and rights is their intellectual property and rights. That gives you no right to steal their designs. Gives you no right to steal anything from them. And these are all allegations as we speak, because we know Kanye's been sitting and simmering, and he's kind of attacked them at the right time where their business is not the best at the moment. So on that, bro, like, all I can say is that situation. Yeah, a lot of people are banding around Kanye for that situation. It might feel like the Def Jam situation where Kanye's walked in and asked for money, but rightfully so. I didn't see anything in those demands that didn't justify the justice that Kanye wants. So on that note, bro, I'm just gonna say this is another open and shut case. Guilty, because at the end of the day, give Kanye what he wants in those demands, and there's nothing other than that. Otherwise, you'll get executioner's fist of justice. Fist of justice. And bro, I forgot to mention. I was going to showcase this because basically, they're still pushing through Adifoam Q. Bro, they're still pushing through different colorways for this Adifoam Qs.
And you know what? There have been. I've seen a couple of videos where people are taking this Quake and choosing it over the foam runner. Wait till Kanye get a whiff of this, bro. Look it up, do your research. I should have pulled it up, but I didn't think this was as pressing as the other Kanye stuff that we was going to talk about. But I have seen a couple of videos of people taking these Quakes out of the box, putting them on feet, and putting their foam runners in the trash or in the back. So
I've seen that, but it's a bit foolish. When some reviews I've seen, when they've taken they've taken the lining out, and it looks like a foam runner. When they've taken the inner lining out for that sneaker, it looks like a foam runner. I'm gonna be honest. When I first saw the Adifoam Q, I'm not gonna get one just on the basis that who I'm supporting, because at the end of the day, I have to be true to myself, and being true to yourself is making sure the people that are conned don't people that con, you don't support the people that con the other artists. So I'm not going to get adequate form. I'm feeling the white variation a lot. I think I personally think it's a very sleek design, a different design, a more edgy design to the foam runner. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I like it a lot, but I'm not willing to pay for a rip-off of somebody else's intellectual property, and that's the way I stand, and that's the way I'm going to stand on this. But also on top of that, if I do get it in hand, I'm probably going to do for a review, and I'll give it to somebody that wants it. If it's not, I'm not going to have it for a personal pet at all. If I even go down that route. But what I'm going to definitely say to that is, Adidas is charging £120 for this foam, like Adifoam Q foam runner ripoff. The foam runners are £70, £85, bro. So you'll pay more because of the sock liner for this sneaker.
Yeah, well, this is more of a sneaker. I will consider this a sneaker. I do not consider the foam runner a sneaker. This actually, even though it's a booty, it actually has a tongue. It has an inner liner. It has strings, laces. So I will categorize this as a sneaker a lot faster than I will categorize the foam runner as a sneaker. And I like this.
You can take the sock lining out and it will turn into a foam runner. It's that simple. But like
a knit runner or a foam runner?
A foam runner. Like if you take the sock lining out and you put the foam cast unit the outside foam cast unit on your feet, you could do that and you turn it into a foam runner, bro. It's easy as that. You can literally those. It's like the Jordan's System 23, where you can take the in sock liner out and just wear it as independent.
Well, I mean, this obviously is not as good as the System 23, but you know, I like it.
You had to throw that in. You had to throw that, and I knew that was coming down this line.
I like it better. I like it better than the foam runners, but I won't be buying a pair. Even if I did, if I was a Adidas guy or a Yeezy guy, I would not buy this in support of Kanye's situation.
Yeah, I'd rather get the foam runner over this, and I don't rock with the foam runners because I don't just basically not something I will wear. I was looking forward to the Adifoam Q because it had sock liner, it had more of a shoe aesthetic, it had more of a sleeker design, sharper design, more of an aerodynamic design than the foam runner. But like now looking at it, I literally can't. I know I shouldn't be. I know I shouldn't be biased. I know I should buy what I want and what I like. But just out of principles, bro, I just don't. I can't do it. I can't do it out of principles because basically this is stolen property.
Yeah, I mean it's. We'll see. We'll see what was proven in court. Kanye, he hadn't said anything about Boost because he knows that's not his tech.
Yeah.
He's talking about designs in particular. So with the way he presented his case, like I said earlier when we talked about it, there are some things that I disagree with, mental health and social standing and that type of thing. But as far as IP and designs go, I think this is a bit of a ripoff.
Yeah. And on that note, like, I'm just going to say that the Adidas need to give Kanye who's due. Like, I know Adidas. Without Adidas, there will be no Kanye Yeezy brand as we speak. But without Yeezy, there won't be no Adidas hype as we speak. This guy has done sales for you guys. These guys invested in your company, brought you ideas, brought you designs, brought you innovation, brought something to the table, and you basically bit the hand that fed you. This is the situation. Like, let's be honest. Like, if you think about it, 60% plus sales come from Yeezys. What are you without Kanye West at this moment in time? Like, we could say 2, 3, maybe even 4 years ago, without Adidas, Kanye West was nothing. But it's roles reversed now. He's literally outgrown Adidas, and he's demanding a lot. Maybe it's for the benefit for both brands, for both people, and it's a mutual benefit. And I think it's going to be a mutual benefit if they come to an agreement. But you can't be out here ripping off people for your designs. And like we had a discussion, me and Scott had a discussion the other day, and he goes, well, Nike do it with Yeezy did it with Roshi, to get the Roshi for the 350. I understand, and understandably, okay, cool. I agree with that. He made a different model to rival the Roshi, but it was similar to the Roshi. But then the thing is, there's enough significant differences between the two models to identify them to anyway, right? So that's fine. But you don't go in house to buy your artists for your designs. You should be both working together to overcome your rival, not in-house fighting. This is, like I said, civil war between Adidas and Yeezy, and you're basically the same. You're working for the same goals, to take down or to rival Nike and Jordan. So you basically are both shooting yourselves in the foot. Right, and the catalyst has always been, the catalyst has always been what Adidas has done, like tubular. We talked about all the different silhouettes. Why did you need to do that? Why is there no innovation to produce no models or different models? Where is that drive? I don't understand why they had to buy Yeezy like that.
Hey man, they should. Maybe it's as simple as a conversation. Maybe not, but it's wrong. It's obviously rip off. Is wrong. He don't like it. We don't like it. So they guilty in the court of public opinion.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
Guilty, as we say. Definitely guilty on charge. Bang. And give Kanye what he wants.
Or else.
Or else, Mr. Justice. All right, cool.
That resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. I think we got one last quick subject matter, and then we will call it, because basically, I know. I'm gonna try and did you send it to me? Or did I send? I think you sent it to me.
I have no idea.
It was a colorway discussion, because we was having a colorway discussion.
Oh yeah. I have. Where is it? Let me pull it up real quick.
Yeah, if you pull it up, we can have this colorway discussion, because I think a lot of people actually like this discussion. And it kind of like gets everybody's brains ticking in terms of like, yo, I like this. But we had the first variation. Now we got different variations now, and we're going to keep the winners going forward, because basically it's going to give us an idea of what people's favorites are. Then we can kind of pull them all up together. So you produce a couple of variations, and this is we got 5 different new variations. You changed the University Red because you had, what did you have before? The Heritage.
Heritage ones, yeah.
Yeah, so now you made it a bit more like, okay, now we can pay attention to that University Red. We got Pine Green, we got Court Purple, we got Racer Blue, we got Mocha, and we got University Red. So I have a picture of, or I took a snap of people's responses. Before we go into that, what's your choice? Because I think you did actually leave me a note to say what you actually liked. Let me just pull it up.
Yeah.
Can you remember?
If I can remember correctly, I went purple, green, red, blue, mocha.
So
I think if not, matter of fact, I went green, purple, because of the 2 ones in the green category. I think outweighed the one and any of the other purples. So I went green, purple, red, blue, mocha.
Right, so I can tell you that you went 1, 2, 5, 3, 4.
Yep.
So what
one being
pine.
green, 2 being purple, 5 being red, and 3, 4 being blue mocha.
Okay, cool.
And that's because I like the 5, the blue 5 more than I like the mocha ones. And y'all can say what y'all want to say. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but I'm a 5 guy, so sue me.
So on this choice now, I'm looking at it. So I'm going. See, now this is difficult. I'm going University Red. I'm going 5 first.
I knew it. I knew it.
That you know what sways me is that red suede 5 and that homage to home. That now, as soon as you remove that heritage 1 from the original mock-up, it changed my mind. Like
Scott did that. Scott started it, and when you told me that the homage to home was actually University Red,
it's got University Red code on it.
That's it. That red column is busted now.
The red suede 5 was my pickup because I didn't have the Raging Bull 5s. So that red suede 5 is a dope pair, and I love that sneaker a lot, and that's why that's number 1. And not because of the homage to home, because of that red suede 5 that I'm picking at number 1, right? My number 2 has to be a switch up between Court Purple and Mocha. I'm going for Mocha, maybe second. Because I like the Mocha 3 and the Mocha 1s are dope as well. My number 3 is then the Court Purple, which that Court Purple is so dope on the sneakers, bro.
Okay.
And then it's Racer Blue. Green last, bro. I don't resonate to green though. I don't resonate to green a lot. I don't have a lot of
green.
I don't resonate to green a lot. When's the last time you seen me in a green sneaker, bro?
Bro, you bought the Zion. You got a green hoodie.
Yeah,
Travis Scott trainers. You got
that's olive, OG. Bro. That's olive. That's olive. And
you got OG trainers.
I don't resonate to like massively green, oversaturated green colorways. Like if you think about the what do you call it? The Jordan 1, number 2 Jordan 1 pine greens. Like it's too green for me. It's like I prefer. I'm definitely going University Red, Mocha, Court Purple, Racer Blues, and then pine greens last.
I can't believe you chose Racer Blue over pine green.
The thing is that I like the Zoom. Is it a Zoom Comfort in it? Zoom Comfort 1. That is. Have you seen the sole to that? It's beautiful, bro.
That's what I was talking about when we talked about the Skyline with Benzino. I was talking about that sole going on that Skyline.
Exactly, and then the Racer Blue 5 is obviously Racer Blue 5 is dope sneaker. And the only one that lets that down is the Jordan 3. I don't like the elephant print on that, reflective elephant print on that.
Really, you don't like the dark elephant print on 3s?
No,
really?
No. The reflective.
People love the dark elephant print on 3s, bro.
No. I was going to pick that sneaker up until I looked at the print of the elephant on it, and it doesn't look great. And then it's reflective, because it doesn't look like a proper elephant print. It just looks like it just looks really weird. It looks really weird.
Reversed.
Yeah, it's almost like like you're saying, it's reversed. But that's the only thing that lets that down on the Racer Blues. But the pine greens, love the freeze, love the black toe variation of the pine green, like almost the bread toe variation of the pine green. Love that. The middle one's the one that lets me down. It's too much green, bro.
And that's the one I got.
It's too much green though. I love the fact that you got it. I do appreciate it.
You don't. You hate my shoe.
But I'm gonna just share. I'm gonna share other people's thoughts. Remember the combos. Unfortunately, the one thing about this, we can't share multiple screens, but it would be good if you could do it in the future.
Yeah. We'll figure that out later.
let me try and open. I don't think I've opened it up. So 2 seconds. Apologies for the delay. So, should I just say it rather than share the screen? So Scott went mochas, court purples, University Reds. Then he went pine greens and then racer blues, which is respectable. Blazing Guns went University Red, then court purple, then racer blues, then pine greens, and he got mochas last.
Okay.
Mike Magnificent Lifts, the bro. He went court purples, pine greens, racer blues, mochas, and then University Red last.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Jenny went University Red, pine greens, court purple, racer blue, and mochas last.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see that.
So I would say, what's the winner? Because we got 2 5s. We got 2 5s. We got 2 University Reds. We got 1 mocha that came in first. We had 1 pine green that came in first. Actually, we had 3 5s because I also said University Red. So Blazing Guns, the sis and me went University Red. So Jenny went.
Yeah, I kind of figured University was going to win, and that's what it's looking like. I thought Pine Green would place higher.
Well, everybody's got the pine green. Like Blazing Guns got it 4th. I had it last. Jenny's got it 2nd. Mike Magnificent Lift's got it 2nd. You got it 1st, and Scott got it 3rd. So in retrospect, it did well. It did the average. I think it did average, to be honest. Like
right.
3rd.
I thought it would place higher, closer to 1st, but it looks like University Red is the winner for this second round, bro.
It looks like it, bro. It looks like it.
Yeah, and I think mocha and purple are probably tied, which is not surprising because of the ones in each column. But
the mocha one's dope. You
can't beat University Red, bro.
Yo, bro. I'm gonna say this. One of my first 5 pickups was the blue suede 5s and the red suede 5s, and still have my rotation. Need to take them out. They are such dope sneakers. I remember the backlash of that University Red, like that, not University Red, that all red suede 5. I remember the backlash. People were like, "Oh, this is not the Raging Bulls. We want the Raging Bulls. This is rubbish. The suede is not the same color. It fades. Blah this, blah that." Bro, I heard it all, and I was like, and it sat, and it went on sale. I think a little while later, but I bought it, wore it, loved it, loved that sneaker, bro. That sneaker.
It's not supposed to be a Raging Bull. It's a pack. It's a blue and red pack, like
exactly. And a lot of people do that though, and a lot of people kind of compare. And I know we're just talking now at the moment. We haven't got no subjects, but a lot of people compare other sneakers to other things. Why don't you just leave it and let it live? Like Mocha came 2nd for me because I do like the 2 sneakers are fire on that. Like all 3 of those University Reds is fire. Even the Tinker 3 in the middle is fire to me personally. The interchangeable swoosh, what it represents is fire. Like the Mocha has got 2 great sneakers, like awesome sneakers, the Mocha ones and the Mocha 3s. But even the Neapolitan, even though it's a female exclusive release, they gave something unique to the females as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like even though it's a 3, it's still
it's dope.
Yeah. The Racer Blue would have come higher if that was a Jordan 1 OG high. Rather than that
Zoom.
no, Jordan, rather than that Zoom comfort.
Not Zoom comfort, just Zoom.
Just Zoom, yeah. The Cool Purple came 3rd for me because fire, like 1, 3, and 4, fire, absolute fire. Like even though I don't regard the 4, even it's like a metallic, it's like an off play to a Jordan 1 metallic purple, but it could have done a bit. We could have done with just a little bit more purple, in my opinion, somewhere on that sneaker,
on the midsole.
Yeah, it's otherwise it's too white for me. Like if they had like they do with the 3s, if they had that wrapped around the midsole, it would have been so fire.
Yeah.
But yeah, like green, I don't resonate to a lot. So this is why green came fast for me.
That's cool. I mean, I chose based on what I would buy and wear first,
Yeah.
and I was hoping that's what everybody would choose from. It seemed like that's pretty much the case because from the people that we know, their choices make sense.
Yeah. Obviously, Jenny loves the Chicago colorway, so she chose 5. A lot of people chose what they liked, and obviously it's good to see there's a lot of variety. But on this case, University of Red won.
Yeah.
What was last time's winner?
We got was it? It was. I want to say it was University Blue. I have to go back and we can because we both got results from the first round.
Yeah, I think the Cool Greys did well. I think it was Cool Greys that came first.
It was either Cool Gray or University Blue, one of the two.
I'm pretty sure Cool Grey was number 1. We can have a check, but it's between the University Blue and Cool Grey. Starfish didn't do well. Stealth didn't do well. Yellow Tours was Tour Yellow was more all the fours.
Yeah, Tour Yellow was around second or third. So it's gonna be Cool Gray or University Blue for the first one, and University Red for the second one. And next we got collabs to do, we got OGs to do, and we got packs to do. So it's about to get real sticky around here.
Right, just off cut. If you had to choose between guys, I'm gonna give this question to you guys as well on the actual podcast if you listen to it. If you had to choose between Cool Grey, I'm talking Cool Grey 11s, Cool Grey 4s, Cool Grey 3s. That's what you showcased last time, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
And if you had to choose between that and a University Red, right? What are you guys picking? Like, I'm asking you the question now, bro. What you picking? Cool Grey 11, Cool Grey 4, Cool Grey 3, or Homage to Home, Tinker 3, and Red Suede?
Probably Cool Gray because I wouldn't want to wear that 3.
Same here, bro.
So it would be, even though I don't necessarily like the Cool Gray 4s, I like them better than I like the Tinker 3s. So that would be
head to head.
Yeah.
I think the Cool Grey 4s, the Cool Grey 3s outdo the Tinker. The Red Suede is the Red Suede, a beautiful sneaker, but the Cool Grey 11s is in there. It's got the thing is it's got one OG in there. Even the Homage to Home has got half of each OG. It's not really an OG sneaker. Like if you regard the Cool Grey 11s as an OG sneaker, that's definitely winning. That's definitely going to win it. Like in my opinion, but yeah, that's a hard choice. That's definitely a hard choice.
They'll end up in the bracket. They might not go up against each other, but they will be in the bracket eventually.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting also when we get to the end of this thing.
And yeah, it's going to be a long time before we get to the end of this thing. On that note, guys, this show's been really up there with a lot of information. We had the whole Kanye situation, we had the whole Memphis situation, we had the Travis Scott Jordan 7, we had the whole new silhouettes that Kanye's designing, the cleats. We had a lot of interesting factors. We didn't even mention any high-end brands because we always go off on one when it comes to high-end brands.
We good on them. We can lay off on them, bro, because it's more about giving love than giving hate at the end of the day. So, when they give us something to hate on, we gonna hate on it. But as long as we got more things to love than we got stuff to hate, we gonna spread the love.
100%, bro. And on that note, I'm gonna let you count us down, bro, like you always do.
Yeah. Episode 34, man. We appreciate y'all, all the bros, all the supporters, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the buttons too. Y'all hit the buttons on the live stream, the premieres. Follow us on IG, all that, man. Get at us in the comments, DMs. We love having conversation with y'all. We try to respond to every comment that we see. I know TJ does. I do the same on YouTube and IG. So until then, man, until the next time we see y'all, hopefully everybody have a great day, week, month, and continue to cop everything y'all love to cop until the end of the year, because everybody deserves to get the sneakers they want, bro. We know this.
Exactly. Pick up all the 5 and 3s you want, bro. Pick up all the 5 and 3s you want.
Definitely.
Peace
Definitely.
out, guys. Peace.
Peace.
out.